Hello, friends! Welcome to Chromatic Chimera, where tonight we are back with episode 17 of Arc 2 of Agora's Bells. We have the usual cast of criminals tonight, and we're here ready to rock some dragon. So, on the last session, the Wrong Turns had infiltrated the Great Divide, the isle that blocks the fire side of the world from the water side of the world, in which they met Raleigh, the human war chief kind of guy. He's the war captain. He's kind of in charge of everything going on. They kind of partnered with him for a while, and Captain Raleigh kind of showed them around the island a bit, where they came upon a tribe of stone giants, a clan of stone giants rather, and they did it old-fashioned boulder tossing contest, and Shield Mom managed to outthrow Nokrin the Elder, the biggest and strongest of the stone giants.
A correction, she did not
Bad tie.
throw him. It was an exact
Oh
tie.
right, yes it was. It was a tie, which impressed Nokrin, and he let the Wrong Turns through without combat. The Wrong Turns came across some strange bears that seemed to be under the influence of some external source. Short combat was done. They came across a few altars as well to one of the dead gods. Her name is Phyla. She's the goddess of obsession. It seemed to be a recurring theme on this island, as they had seen two of these stone kind of carved out altars. They had scoped out the area where Rizana the Plague Bearer, the dragon they had been hunting, it apparently makes her lair, and they sprung a small trap on her, blocking one of the entrances to her lair from below with a giant stalactite on the ceiling, and the other one missed, unfortunately, shattering one of the homes. But anyways, we find the Wrong Turns in the small glade surrounded by these rocky, jagged edges. The Wrong Turns recently watched the green dragon crawl out of one of the several holes, talons sharp and shining, and let out this just bellowing roar, and this breath accompanying it with fire and poison seeming to come out in different sprays of the same breath. Quick description of the dragon: she has green shining scales, but some of them kind of drip and ooze as if the very poison that she is made of accompanies her scale as well. She's curled ram's horn that have the blood stains and old chips out of them from years of war. Her eyes are pitch black with no pupil, and she stares across the lair. We have already pre-rolled initiative because the dragon was a little... Oops, sorry, I just blew your eardrums out. The dragon was a little angry, and so here we are. Wrong Turns, this is the scene before you. You can all see the Roll20 page. You see Rizana, the Plague Bearer. Your nose just smells completely of rosebuds that you smelled for far too long at this point, and you know that this has reached the apex of your time smelling roses. So Blossom, you are up first, as you stunted.
Okay, I guess I will use my minor action to get up closer.
Ooh, one thing, I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
This is Chris to his fellow friends, not the DM to the players. There might be helpful things scattered around this map, so I encourage you to explore the multiple buildings and crevasses that accompany this area. Anyways, take it away.
Good to know. But for now, at least, I'm still gonna go with that to start. Minor action movement, I'm gonna take an attack with Heirloom. And I have one stunt point left over for my initiative that I'm going to use for defensive stance, which will give me a defense bonus till my next turn. But first, the heirloom hits. Let's see. No aim. Oh, that's a 22 to hit with some stunt points.
22 hits?
Yeah. Let me get the damage for you. Is the dexterity below 6? By chance?
I think it's 5. Let me look it up. I'm still translating from other stat blocks.
Worries.
Yeah, it's 5, so you're good.
5. Sweet. Okay, so then I get my pinpoints. Sorry, I really wish I had 2 monitors. Let's see, so that's gonna be 19 magic damage total.
Okay. 19.
And I'm gonna get here for now, like, just sort of around the side. and I'll just sort of lash out, try to, get Heirloom between like a gap in her scales.
Okay. Yeah, you stick Heirloom into her side, and she kind of brushes you away with her wing, kind of protecting her sides. And again, you pull Heirloom out, and it's not, it's magical, so it's not suffering any ill effects, but there's like acid kind of dripping on the blade from her very scales.
Okay.
But cool, 19 damage.
Alright, I'll just sort of call back, y'all may want to stay out of the splash zone for this one, when I see the, like, acid blood dripping around.
Alright, up next is Rosanna the Plague Bearer. Rosanna looks down to the small tabaxi who has just stabbed her, and kind of, gets up on her haunches and makes herself big, and she says, "Have you come to finish the job that was started all those years ago? Killing the final Darun sister, a prize for certain." And she is going to attack Chase.
That's cool. At least I get a slight bonus.
Yep, she is going to try to bite you.
Alright. I'm just like, yeah, I guess. Sure.
22 to hit.
With my bonus? Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a Constitution check as well.
Sure thing. I don't imagine it's drinking, is it?
Not quite.
That's 14.
14. Okay, you take 12 piercing and 10 poison.
12 piercing and 10 poison. Okay, that hurts.
Yeah, her jaw just fits around your entire body basically and just crunches down. And she is not playing around quickly here.
Oh no, and I'm not all healed up because I forgot we had the combat last fight too.
Yeah. So that is her turn. That's all she can do on this turn. Bryn, you are up next.
Great. Can I... Tough stuff. I'm going to run to this here house. Over here.
That one?
Yeah, about there.
Okay. So you can see that the door has been blown off many years ago for whatever used to house or be home in this little area. You also see a strange, it's again one of these statues, but it's to somebody different. It's not to Phyla, the goddess of obsession. And you feel drawn to touch it. You can choose what you wish to do from there.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Sure. Let me pull it up.
Great.
Good question. Not sure why I didn't have that ready. Okay, so this symbol is it's like a stone slab, and the symbol on it is an hourglass just on the cusp of being turned over. This is Zavor, the god of time.
I will touch it.
Okay. So you reach out and you touch the stone slab, and you just place your palm gently against it, and it glows blue, and all this energy flows through the symbol into your hand. And for the rest of this battle, you can cancel one enemy action of your choice.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. I think I'm too far away. I can't hit the dragon with any of my shit.
Fair enough.
So I guess that's it for me.
All right. Okay, Saren, you were up next.
Woof. Okay. Spells. Sure, let's do that. I'm gonna try and cast Puppets of Fate.
Okay.
Which will force enemies to reroll tests a number of times equal to the stunt die.
The Saren special.
The Saren special. All right, so that means you have to roll. It's willpower.
Willpower. Ooh, that's a really bad roll. 12?
Haha, fail. And what was your stunt die?
Oh, 2.
So you have to reroll 2 and take the lower one.
Okay. Stunt die 2. Let me write that down. All right, the rest of you watch as this magic kind of comes out from Saren's hand, and all these, like, it's almost like these different possibilities of potential things unfolding happen in front of you, and you see, like, multiple copies of yourself and actions that you might take around you kind of form. And Rosanna looks a little, she kind of, like, coils back, almost like a snake again, like, that seems to be their family trait. And she is coiled for attack. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that one doesn't matter yet. Shield Mom, you are up.
Okay. I would like to charge up to the dragon, which gives me a +1 to hit. I have to, like, I have the thing open to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, I get a +1 bonus on my attack roll, and then I'm on top of that, I'm going to use my Mighty Thews to get a -2 to the attack, but if I succeed, a +2 to the damage.
Cool. Go for it.
It'd be nice if I rolled things properly.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the magic bowl right now?
You do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Great.
I rolled a 20 to hit.
20 to hit. That hits.
Oh wait. So yeah, it'd be a 21. I guess it'd be a 19.
Still hits.
Okay, cool. And then this +2, so 18 damage.
Okay.
And then with my minor action, I'm going to activate Guardian mode and protect Chase.
Okay.
So as long as Chase is next to me, she gets a +2 to her armor rating. And anytime, if as long as you're next to me, if anyone tries to attack you, I get a free attack on that enemy.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Sweet, yeah,
So stay next to me.
Heck yeah.
So Chase, Rosanna kind of lets go of your midsection with her jaw, and then Shield Mom just kind of runs up and bashes her in the face and puts her shield over you. And Rosanna, again, just kind of coiled back, just kind of observing all of the multiple illusions that she now sees in front of her. All right, King Jax.
All right. Wrong character voice there.
Nice.
Keep
Oh,
it.
beans!
I did that on
Really
Friday. You're
important
fine.
All right. Yeah, it's about what I'm gonna run around this building up here.
Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom. Can I take cover back there? And then I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Hero's Might. So Bryn, myself, Adrian, and Blossom. As long as I succeed on this spell, y'all are gonna get +1 to damage with weapons, essentially. So time to roll that.
Can you give that to someone that's not me?
Yeah, I gave it to like all the melee people. We're good. I'm just like I can just like literally put it on everyone as long as they're in range.
Sick. I can't use that, but thank you.
All right, yeah, we are golden on that spell. We have a +1 to our damage.
Yay.
Enjoy. And that's gonna be my turn. So King Jack's gonna run up, like kind of like run up to the house and like sneak around it, and then he's gonna like hold out his incense burner and say a few words, and like these golden, well, they're not golden, they're like these orangey firish dragon heads kind of like slither out of the incense burner, and like you hear kind of like a draconic roar almost in the distance as these little fire dragons kind of wreath themselves around the weapons of the people I've enchanted, as your weapons kind of then glow as if they are heated red hot.
You're all
That's how-
kind of
Bonus damage.
You're all kind of getting used to the feeling of, instead of cold magic, you now feel warm magic, and immediately you get a little startled, but then you realize what's going on. All right. Next up,
Oh, I just realized that my last roll I stunted on and got 5 stunt points.
go for it. Yeah.
Can I just real quick lethal blow and deal an extra 2d6 damage?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, cool. Just real fast, extra 2d6, you know.
Just another shield pummel to the
Yep.
face of this dragon.
9. 9,
more.
extra 9.
That's 46. Okay. All right. So the ones closest to this big dead tree in the center, nothing happens to you, but you do feel this like pulse come out of it in like a circular ring around you. It doesn't affect you this turn, but it could. So for the lair action, you hear. We'll say because it fits thematically. Bryn, in your house, you begin hearing some rustling in the back room, and you see these two like zombies kind of walking towards you out of the room now.
Fuck.
Okay, top of the order, back to Chase, and I will get zombie tokens.
Okay, shoot, Adrian, is that guardian thing just like as long as we're next to each other, or is it like one turn?
Yes. It's when this ally is adjacent to you, and it says I have to choose to drop guardian mode.
Okay, cool.
Because if I don't drop guardian mode, every time you take damage, I also take damage. Not a lot. It's okay. I'll be fine. It's all right.
Okay. Because I was gonna like run behind that house after this round, but I will stick by Adrian if like that stays up. In that case, I will.
You have a +2 to your armor rating now.
Yeah, that's pretty clutch.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be enough, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to stick by to attack. I'm just double checking how this fancy new dagger I got works.
Oh, I meant to do that again. Damn it.
That's okay. I'm gonna go just off of what we've got.
Alright.
Yeah. So in my offhand, I'm gonna strike out with my new glass dagger. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna use my minor action to take aim, which gives me like a bonus. Shit, that's a 25.
That hits.
Sweet. And I get my pinpoints again. And did I roll a 5? Oh, I did roll a 5, so I get to roll a damage again because it explodes. What's the roll command for like... Actually, I'm just gonna roll it manually, it's faster. Ooh, okay, so that's gonna be 17, 18... 23 magic damage.
Dang.
Yes, so that means the shatter effect went off too.
Did
so
did you add your +1 from the bonus?
Oh, I did not add the +1.
No, she's at 69. Damn it. All right.
Nice.
She's at
Sorry.
70 now.
Someone deal 1 damage.
Okay. Yeah, so that means the shatter effect went off once at least. So I sort of pause for a second, like taking aim and try to hit that same spot in the scales again. And Adrian would say as the dagger, I think, sort of flashes with light and you hear like a cracking sound and what looks like shards of it like break off to hit Razana in a couple of different spots for like, some extra pain. But the dagger is still in one piece and Chase pulls it back out. And then I huddle back behind your shield.
Help me.
Mom!
All right.
She's being mean.
Okay. So it is Razana's turn again. She continues evil monologuing. And she says, I'll keep you busy while the world changes. Mother's plans are being completed. And she's going to... You watch as her nostrils kind of flare up. One has like a lick of poison and another has flame coming out of it. And she's going to unleash her breath at Shield Mom, Chase, and King Jax. So I need you all to make... probably dexterity. Where is it? Yep, dexterity checks, please.
Oh, fuck off. I'm not good at that.
Can we use acrobatics or just flat dexterity?
Acrobatics
look.
is fine.
I got a 10 and stunted.
move.
Oh, ouch. Oh,
You also got a 10
no.
and stunted.
Oh, this is sad.
This is not good at all.
This is sad.
I only got a
Beans.
12.
Oh no, God.
But I also stunted!
All right, you all take 35 points of damage.
Fuck.
I take 37. Is this piercing or penetrating?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right, I take 37 because I'm assuming Chase also got hit.
Yeah.
But then I get to make a free attack.
You do, yeah.
Technically, ha!
Fuck,
Technically.
that hurt.
I
Chase
like my
has 7 hit
technically.
points left.
Oh, I'm working on it.
It's round 2, ladies and gents and folks.
I wasn't at full when we came in. I was down almost
Neither was
20.
I.
Yeah.
Those damn bears.
I only rolled a 14 because I got 2 ones.
That misses.
No, sad. Okay,
So
but I got 1 stunt.
awesome. So all of you just feel this like this decayed matter that is also on fire, just attached to your armor, your shields, your weapons, all at the same time, and it's just melting, and it's just so hot. And this is probably the most rose smell you've ever smelled in your life, as if she's spraying it directly in your direction. And she backs away with a wicked smile, her wicked white teeth are just glaring. And yeah, she's going to continue shit-talking next turn. But that is going to be it for her. She does look hurt for what it's worth. She's got a few bruises and bleeding spots. So up next is Bryn.
Excellent. I'm going to cast Ward Off the Dead.
Dang it.
Yeah, you forgot I had that, huh? It succeeds. The zombies must make willpower saving throws.
Well, they're not very
There's the-
willful. Yeah,
I didn't even really have to roll because there's literally no way for me to fail casting that spell.
they rolled a 6 and a 7.
No, that will not do it.
Awesome.
They cannot come within 3 yards of me. They cannot use any special whatevers on me or anyone also within 3 yards of me.
Sweet. They're gonna chill in the bedroom.
Excellent. Then I am going to scoot a little closer to K-Jax.
All right, Saren, you are up.
Boof. Okay. I am. I don't like this. I hate this, actually. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Wings of Flight on myself, make myself fly.
Okay.
Maybe I can move. God, I hope it... Yes, okay, it worked. Barely, but it worked. I'm flying now.
Awesome. Would you like to move or fly anywhere?
Yeah, I would, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna go towards a zombie and just block him. Because
Okay.
fuck him in particular.
You're just like hoarding the 2 zombies in the back bedroom. They're just cowering behind the bed from Bryn.
I'm T-posing to
Yeah.
assert dominance.
You just look through the window, there's a giant dragon, and you're like, hey, I got these 2 zombies.
These are mine.
Alright. So the mobs are going to continue crying in the bedroom. Adrian,
So you know
are up.
the effect ends if me or my allies attack the zombies, so maybe leave them alone.
Okay, I won't touch him. I'll just continue to T-pose.
All right, I'm gonna make an all-out attack against this dragon.
Okay.
I keep reaching for my dice, but I keep forgetting I'm rolling them up here. So this gets me +1 to hit. Before I roll, I'm also gonna take the minus. I'll take -2 to it, so I can get +2 if I do hit to the damage. Did it work? Did it work? There it
There you
is.
go.
15.
That misses, unfortunately.
All right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
As you swing out, she just kind of grabs your sword in her teeth and kind of like throws it back to your feet.
I'm saying now. I'm gonna just Okay.
Shield Mom's like, did anyone see that? Holy shit.
Oh no, I hope no one saw that.
This is like zoned out, half like almost unconscious. She did not notice.
All right, then I will press the attack with my minor action. So if they want to fall back or flee their blows, I get to follow them, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Could come in handy this turn. Kangjax, you are up.
All right, here's the plan. Where did my spell go? I knew which one No. There it is. Healing Aura. All right, so I'm going to actually have to take an attack of opportunity from this Zambambi right here.
He can't attack you.
2, 3. And now I am going to cast my spell, and everyone is going to be a target. All right?
Including the dragon.
No, just my allies.
Oh.
I closed my character sheet. Riding that struggle bus. All right. Like now, first I have to see if I cast the spell.
Look, I know those first 2 rounds were rough, but you don't need to give up and close the shit
I quit.
I stunted. Woo woo. I'm gonna just make my healing more powerful. We're gonna just add 2d6 because I got 5 stun points off that. So that's gonna go off, and so everyone's gonna gain. Ooh, okay. Do I add anything else to that? No. Okay. 12, 14, 17. Everyone's gonna regain 22 hit points.
Dope.
That's good.
Right. So Kangjax kind of like he runs out, like kind of just like punts the zombie aside and runs away from the house and runs out, does the classic like, you know, Warhammer hero pose where he lifts the maul with both hands over his head and he lets out this draconic roar as like a white dragon kind of ethereally silhouettes around him, and like this healing mist, really reminiscent of his old magic, overcomes everyone, and you regain 22 hit points, which, ooh, I needed that.
All right. Well done. Is that it?
Yeah, that'll be all.
Okay. Up next is the old dead tree again, the dead root. You see it pulse again, but it doesn't affect anybody currently. The lair actions can't do anything because there's a current lair action cowering in the corner. So then top of the order, Chase, you are up again.
Alright, well, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm gonna strike out. Is there a limit for that dagger? Is it like a once a day effect? It doesn't specify, and I don't know if you were planning to make that a thing or not.
No, I wanted it to be really, really strong, so.
Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna try and use it again then.
Cool.
I just sort of like look at it in my hand, I'm like, well, alright. And I'll give it another go. I'm not gonna aim this time though. Oh no, did I miss the button? I did miss the button. Oh shit, that is 23 to hit
That
with
hits.
6 stunt points.
Y'all
shit.
stunting.
That is a lot of stunt points. Okay. Here, actually, let me get the damage first, because I can at least do that. And my pinpoints. It did not explode this time, so it's going to be 20 magical damage.
All right.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a lethal blow. And so that means I get to add another 2d6. I'll just roll here because it'll be quicker. It's going to be another 6. And I just want to make sure I have the cost for something correct in my brain. I did not. So I think that's going to be my turn. You know what? I'll do defensive stance again with my last stun point, which gives me a +2 bonus to defense.
All right.
But I am going to use my minor action to sort of bounce back behind that house
Okay.
Just to sort of back away. It'll be like, hang on, Adrian, I'll be right back.
You kind of like pull your bleeding self over the fence and just kind of like plop yourself down on the other side of like the tent that's over there just for a second.
Just like, oh shit.
All
And give
right.
King Jax like a feeble, like acid burn thumbs up.
Just some hair singed off. Some fur, I guess. Okay, keep doing that. I keep opening the token settings. Okay, so Rosanna is up next. Those of you who can see her currently, you watch as she is going to use her minor action to disengage because she doesn't know Adrian is pressing the attack on her. And she is going to move back towards this this hole in the ground over here and begin slinking through it. So Adrian, if you want to attack her as she leaves, you may.
Yeah. Let me just make sure I actually do get to attack her.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Don't need to do that. Just open your other thing. Okay. 17?
That hits.
Yay! Makes me happy. 12 damage. Yeah.
12 more damage, okay. Okay, so as Adrian strikes out, as Rosanna kind of slinks back, her scales kind of rubbing up against the houses here. She's a little too big for her own lair at this point, and you watch her just like a snake to a hole, just crawl down this hole, and she vanishes from sight.
That ain't good.
Okay, that is her turn, and as she kind of does this, you hear coming out from like every hole in the ground, bouncing across all of this little cavern. You hear, "Do you know even where you tread? This was Everlast, the town of the gods. Look who resides here in its place." And you hear another roar from underneath of you, as she.
Oh, well, I thought it looked like quite the shithole, if you ask me. So I'm not really impressed.
And that's going to be her turn as far as you all know. She's underground currently. Bryn, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use an activate to keep my ward off dead spell going.
Okay.
Is everybody back to full after KJ's
No.
big heal? No. Where? You're so far.
I'm at 100 out of like 122, so I'm okay.
I have
I'm
29.
Fine.
How do you have that many hit points, bro?
Because
59.
because I have a lot of them and stuff doesn't hit me. Or if it does hit me, it just doesn't actually like damage me too much.
Okay. I need to stay close to Saren to stop her from
This
being
is what
attacked by
happens
zombies.
when you play squishy people.
I do
Listen.
have like a potion and a jelly that I was planning to use my next turn, so you could probably see Chase like starting to pull like a jelly out if that
And I was
affects
gonna
your plan.
Okay, yeah, I'll
bust
leave you
another
alone.
heal. I'm gonna bust another heal too. So just stick in my vicinity. You'll be fine.
I'm just, I think I will. Hold on. I'm still not familiar with the actions in this game.
Fair enough. Me neither.
There's so many options.
There's a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty
I
cool.
think I want it ready, but I need to double check what that actually does. But move on, because I'm not doing anything interesting.
Okay. Saren, go ahead.
Cool. That tree looks sus. I want to do something to it. I don't like it.
I want to touch it.
I want to touch it. Kate wants to touch it,
Yeah.
but also realizes she probably shouldn't. Saren is smarter than Kate. Kate would touch it.
I'm gonna let the squishy people take care of the exploration. I'll take care of the big scary dragon. I'll just sit here and soak up damage while y'all explore. It's okay.
Y'all go
Amazing.
play.
Thanks, Shield Mom.
Fine.
Go play, children.
You know what? I will cast a Shadow Dagger on the tree.
Does it need to make a saving throw?
Nope, I have to hit it.
Okay.
Let's hope that Chase's lessons have paid off. Oh, they have!
Look at
Sweet,
that.
sweet. Cool. Not a lot of damage. All right. It deals 4 damage to the tree. Penetrating damage.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me as well.
Cool. No doubt.
I'm going to defend myself. That was what I wanted to do.
You got it.
And I'm sorry, what was it, Chris?
Perception check.
Perception? Okay. 16?
16. So as you launch this shadow dagger towards the dead root tree, it slams into the hide of the tree, and again this ring of like force energy, almost like arcane. It's not necrotic, not poison, just straight arcane force comes out of it in a like 10-foot circle. And as you do that, you can vaguely hear like Rosanna underneath your feet kind of groan in pain as you hit it.
I will fly up about 20 feet so I can see all of my comrades, as injured as they are, go for the tree.
Okay. The skeletons are cowering. So, Shield Mom, you're up again. You just watched Rosanna slither away from you down this snake hole, basically.
I jump down the hole.
All right. Hell yeah, we're doing this.
I am giving chase. Tell me how far I get. I can run 11 yards.
You can get all the way down. It's like a slide. So once you hit the hole, it's like a slide, and it's like slick with something you don't want to know, probably. You're trying not to think about it. And you just kind of slide down, and you see the second map below the first map.
Okay. So, yeah, Atri just, like, she runs up to the hole. She gets her last smack in while the dragon disappears down the hole, and she turns around and watches and looks at everyone else who's just like, half of them are still kind of dying, half of them are exploring, and she's like, all right, fuck it. And she just jumps down the hole like fucking cannonball style.
All right, so I'm going to move you to the below map. If you scroll down on Roll20, you can see it. It's when the background color changes. So what you see in front of you, and now the chat can see, the stream can see, is Rosanna. These 3 dead trees have just wrapped their roots over top of her and seem to be healing her to some sort. And she is sitting there being healed. But what you also see is you see a woman. She has long, pale hair. It's curled it's straight to a curl at the very end. She has white robes on with like a red like holy symbol. You probably don't recognize it just because it's a very ancient symbol. And she has 2 flails at her side. And she speaks to you in Rosanna's voice. And you can kind of assume that this is Rosanna before she was reincarnated. This is what she looked like before she was reincarnated with the Ekrix. And she stands between you and her dragon form. So if you'd like to do anything, you may still have your action, your major and your minor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use my minor to move up to her.
Okay, I'll get you a token for.
And I would just like to stab her.
You got it.
Yeah.
You gotta love how straightforward Adrian is. You see a target, you stab the target.
26 to hit with 6 points.
Yeah, that hits.
Don't forget to add +1.
Oh yeah, +1 damage. Okay. Okay, so 14 damage plus the +1, so 15 plus 2d6. 2d6. So 25.
All right.
I think how many stump points was that? Did that cost me? That cost me 5.
So you have 1 more?
I have 1 more. No, I'm good. It's fine.
So you walk up and you stab this pale figure. You can
I
see
can try to grapple this pale figure.
Would you like to?
No, it's okay. We'll just stab it.
Okay. So you walk up and you stab her right between the ribs as she's still getting used to her humanoid body again. And she kind of just nudges the sword back out of you and begins like spinning her flails around you, and you almost like instinctively back up just because two circling flails is never a good sign to be within 5 feet of.
No.
So you just kind of raise your shield and begin like backing up as you wait for her next move.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
King Jax, you're up. You see Shield Mom disappear down the hole. Chase is bleeding
All right.
out on the fence.
All right.
This is awesome. This is great.
All right. There's two options I have here. Help my bleeding out friend or go help Shield Mom. Shield Mom's much more capable. All right, I'm helping my bleeding out friend. No offense, Blossom, but Shield Mom punched a crocodile.
This is fair, okay?
Oh, none taken.
Shield Mom has been through these kinds of situations, so I'm gonna use Healing Touch, and so you're gonna get. If that goes off, I gotta make sure it's. Oh, I stunted. Would you look at that? How fun! And I'm gonna use that to just make my healing a little more powerful. And oh, I have a +8, so it's basically a pass without even like touching the dice. I'm just rolling to see if I stunt at this point,
Yeah.
which I did. So
You guys stunt every single roll. You're like, oh, look at that. I got 60 stunt points.
Ooh.
It's an extra
Ooh.
30 d6
18.
damage.
Blossom, you're gonna get 18 hit points back. So King Jax kind of steps forward, and he's holding the hammer in one hand, and he has the like that big arcane sparking gauntlet that counters spells, and he reaches out with it and touches you with it, and like you just feel like this kind of cold energy coming from his hand, and your wounds begin to close up a bit, and he's just kind of looking there. His eyes are glowing, and you kind of see like a dragon's tail slither around the gauntlet as you're being healed.
That feels a lot better, KJ. Thank you.
Oh, Beans, I thought you were going down there for a second.
Well, that's not over yet.
All right, well, we should probably jump down Heidi Hole with Adrian next. Come around next time I'm up in the order, huh?
Sure.
Now it'll be my turn.
All right. So up next is the dead root, the tree. Adrian, you can see this from the bottom now. You look up at the ceiling, and the roots are extended throughout this like small underground cavern. You watch this arcane ring pulse out again, and you take 4 force damage as it buffets you.
Is it penetrating?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck. Okay.
Sorry.
Fine.
Not many things are in this fight, don't worry. It's just the breath
Ugh.
and the ring. Alright, lair action. Can somebody kill these freaking skeletons? Thanks. Chase, you're up.
No, we can't. All right. Since King Jax was like, we should probably go join Shield Mom, I'll be like, all right, well, see you in a sec, and I'll zip off towards the hole after Adrian.
Okay. You make it down there again. You're sliding through this like slick underground cavern. You bump across a few roots and rocks, and it's a little claustrophobic, but you make it down there.
I'm just like, it's never gonna come out of my fur. All right. Where do I land?
I'll drag you down there.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't wanna.
Yeah, wherever you want, really. You can guide yourself.
All right. Oh no, I'm zooming out instead of in. Oops.
Yeah, sorry,
okay,
it's
so-
a big map.
And the circle is like a, I forget, what effect am I seeing when I land?
So you see the dragon form of Rosanna. It just has roots from these 3 dead trees, almost like suction cup to it, to the dragon's form, and like this like healing green energy is just pulsing in a ring around Rosanna. But she has her spiritual humanoid form guarding herself as well. And you see Shield Mom kind of like engaged in combat, the flails kind of battering across Shield Mom's shield. And that's kind of what you see right now.
All right. I don't know if it'll be better to go after the dragon or the, I don't know, not ghost lady. So I think just sort of as a test, I'm gonna just sort of be like, hey, leave Shield Mom alone, and I'm gonna fling a knife at the spiritual form, just like because Chase is curious what'll happen. This is just a regular throwing knife, though, so it's nothing fancy.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. And is her dexterity below a 6?
Yeah, it's the same.
Sweet. Okay, I wasn't sure if it would.
Yeah, I went simple.
I mean, valid. So that's gonna be 12 non-magical damage.
Okay.
And I did get 5 stunt points.
Okay, I should have
So-
said this on Adrian's turn, so I apologize. But
No worries.
when you're underground, you do have a custom stunt called Sever, and you can sever a root from Rizana's, the healing roots from her.
Oh, yeah, I want to do that thing.
Okay.
How many stunt points is that?
Costs 5, and you
That
can
is
sever
what I have.
one root, and there's 3 big ones attached to her.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll just sort of, chuck another knife, I guess, through one of the roots.
Okay. Yeah, kind of offhand, you kind of throw it to the side, and it breaks through the bark with a cracking, and you see this root kind of like fling up, like beheading like almost a snake, using that analogy again, and you kind of see this like black ichor kind of flow out of the root before it sucks underneath the tree again.
Gross. Like, that's Chase. That'll be my turn.
All right, Rizana is up next. Her dragon form remains being healed. But her humanoid form is going to use her multi-attack at Adrian. So Adrian, you see these 2 like dual flails coming at you, one pitch black, the other bright white.
That's fair.
So she is going to use her
I
agony
can just-
attack.
Come and stab her out of nowhere. So I get it. I get
Ooh,
it.
that's almost perfect roll. That's holy shit. Hold on. 16.
Look, you're gonna hit me. Just tell me how much
That's
piercing damage you're doing or
30,
penetrating
that's
damage.
a 31 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So this is not penetrating damage.
Okay.
And it's 15 bludgeoning.
So I take half, right?
Whatever your armor rating is, you reduce it by.
Oh, right. So you said 15?
Yes, so I don't know what your
Okay, so I
rating
take
is.
absolutely nothing because my
Yeah.
it is exactly 15.
Cool. So as that is going on, you watch as she wraps the.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, she
I
wraps.
take 5.
Okay, that's not bad still. She wraps the other flail around the side of you with the bright white one. This is her soulless attack. And that is a 29 to hit, 28. And again, you take 15, so you take 5.
Yep.
And I need you to make a wisdom check. Or what is it in this? God, I'm so lost.
Willpower?
Willpower, thank you. Yep. The W one. Roll the W ability.
Would self-discipline apply at all?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 15. 3s across the board.
15 is exactly what you needed.
Oh, good.
So as you are impacted with the first flail, you feel like this anger pulse through you that perhaps you've never been this angry. And it's just this pain kind of strike through your body for a second, and then the other one wraps around, and you feel this like intense calm, like nothing's going on. And then you see Chase out of the corner of your eyes and know that as an enemy for a split second. You like march towards her for like half a step before you have the self-discipline to like steel yourself and understand what the situation is going on and turn back towards Rosanna.
Oh,
So you're good.
dope.
And then she's going to monologue. And she says, "Family is stronger than the weaker bonds I see before me. Uncle, assist me." And that's what you hear.
I don't like that.
No, that's not good.
Oh.
Bryn, you're up next.
Wait, I really need to learn to read my abilities all the way through
Me
because I
too.
just realized something that I really wish I'd known earlier. Great. I would to look at these skeletons. They're skeletons, right?
Yeah, sure.
Or zombies? I don't
Whatever you
remember.
want them to be. They're undead masses.
Great. I will point at them and I'll say, I don't suppose you want to do me a favor and go fuck up that tree over there.
Do they have to roll something?
No, but I can speak with any undead.
Oh, well,
Just having a chat.
unless you have some sort of control over them, they just kind of like slack jaw, just
No. Yeah, shame. Okay. Then I will just maintain my spell and continue to defend myself.
All right. Okay, Saren, you're up next then.
Cool. I'm gonna go down the hole that my other friends went down.
Okay. So you run over, you slide down the hole, you see the sight before you that I've described a few times now. This green glowing ring of healing, the roots wrapped over the dragon and shield mom in combat.
Cool. Now that I know that the tree hurts her, I'm gonna shoot some fire at the tree.
Okay.
Or a root, really, but whatevs.
Go for it.
I'm gonna cast Flame Blast on a root.
Okay.
And the root has to make an acrobatics check.
It fails.
Hey, cool. Automatic 2d6 plus 1 damage.
Okay.
11 points of damage.
All right. So you watch the root kind of like, for a second, you're a little nervous that the fire didn't really take effect. And then there's that split second of shit. And then you watch as it just kind of bursts up into flames and it's searing a little bit. It's not really hurting the dragon because of fire, but it's, the root is starting to slowly burn. You're not really sure how long it will take to completely wither it off of the dragon, but if you kept at it, this would work.
Then that's what I'll keep doing. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mm-hmm. Skeletons. Adrian, you're back up.
I'm gonna try to stab again.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And we stab. 24 to hit
That hits.
with 5 stump points. So I will be taking the liberty of adding that 2d6.
Remember, you also have the Sever custom stunt down here that you can use.
Oh, wait, where is that again?
It's just one I made up. So you can sever one of the healing roots on top of the dragon if you would like to. But it would take all of your stunt points.
You know what? I'm doing a good job of whacking him, of whacking the dragon down while everyone else takes out that stuff. I'm just going to apply it to the dragon.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, we're going to do an extra 2d6 with there. Okay, so that's 15 damage total.
All right, 15 more. You kind of push her back, and she actually flings back on her dragon form, and then stands back up as the roots kind of push her back towards you, helping her. And she begins charging up her flails again, kind of spinning them towards you.
All right, I'm gonna, with my action, minor action, I'm going to do, what is it called? Guard up.
Okay.
I'm gonna add +2 to my defense until the end of the round.
Okay, sounds good. King Jax, you are up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna run to the hole and I'm gonna turn my hammer down, jump on it like a pogo stick with the hammer section facing down, and ride that baby
Oh my gosh.
down the hole.
All right, you get down there. At certain parts, you kind of have to go horizontal with your pogo stick as you're just kind of free falling for a little while. But you make it down there and you see what's going on.
Oh, beans! How's everyone doing on health?
I'm okay.
I haven't taken damage since you healed me, so I'm just over half still.
I'm good.
All right, it looks like Blossom and I are going to be getting a healing aura here. Well, I'll just target everyone because I can, and if it gets you to full, it gets you to full. Whatever. Let's see if I stunt. I did not stunt this time, Chris.
Yay!
Blossom, my friend, and everyone else as well. 12 hit points is my gift to you as King Jax comes crashing down, and he just kind of flips the hammer up and catches it and snaps the arcane gauntlet, and this dragon head rises out of the incense burner tied to the chain on his belt and just kind of breathes the healing mist on all of us. I'll take 12 hit points.
Okay.
And then it'll be my turn.
Alright, the dead root pulses again upstairs. Everyone downstairs takes 4 damage, so everyone but Bryn, you take 4 penetrating damage as this arcane ring just pulses out. Skeletons are still chilling. So, Chase, you are up.
Okay, and there's one root, healing root still.
There's 2, one's on fire.
One's on fire. Okay, then I'm gonna move to this back one, I think. Right, that's the one that is not on fire yet.
Sure.
I just assumed the one closest to Sarah was the one she blasted.
Yeah, probably.
So I think I can get like about here. And you know what? I'm gonna try and throw my dagger, which gets like fancy stuff. I'm gonna use my main action to do that, which lets me hit 2 targets. The dagger like splits in midair. I believe I need to roll them separately though, correct? Yes.
Yep.
So let's see.
That part I do know.
This will be at the roots. That is a 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Sweet. And then I'm just gonna roll both attacks. And then I'll do the other attack. I think the spirit form might be too far, so I'll shoot it at the dragon form.
Okay.
And an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet! Then I sort of chuck the dagger, and it like, you hear a cracking sound again as it like breaks off into 2. And then each dagger sort of vanishes, and it reappears in Blossom's hand afterwards. Let's see. And my pinpoint, that's gonna be a 15 magical to the roots.
Okay.
And 18 magical to dragon form. And that is my turn.
Alright, you watch as like the glass kind of shatters and embeds in the slumbering dragon. The root seems pretty hardy still. It doesn't, kill it in one, but it's definitely doing damage to it.
I just sort of look at the dagger in my hand. I'm like, alright, this thing is fucking rad.
Alright, so Rizana is up next. She looks around in her human form at all of you, and it's worth noting at this point for narrative and story stuff that your motive Ecrix is kind of spinning around you as you fight, trying to help in any way it can. And Rizana looks around and she says, "You fail to use the Ecrix to its full potential. Command, control, all lie within these stones." And she like reaches out to one before like Adrian probably like bats her away with her shield. And you watch as the human form is sucked back into the dragon form, and you hear this roar as the 2 roots snap off of her back, and she is now back into her dragon form. She's going to use her minor action to run up, and she's going to crawl back through the hole upstairs. So she is going to flee that way. And Bryn, you hear this crashing sound behind you as you're just like babysitting 2 skeletons, and this big giant like ram's horn dragon head just appears out of the ground next to you, and is going to take a swipe at you.
Shit. This is what I was trying to avoid.
Yeah, 27. Barely. Okay. You take 12 slashing and 8 necrotic damage. As
You
she
have
just,
resistance to necrotic, I think.
yeah, you do. So she just kind of like comes out of nowhere and just like tears the back of your robe with her 3 claws. That scratch is gonna need some tailoring. But other than that, she is back on the top, and she looks down at you, just like so intimidating, as she just gets on her haunches to her full height as you're just kind of standing there with her 2 minions. But it is your turn, is the good news.
I'm gonna maintain my spell, and I'm gonna run towards the tree.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. All right, Saren, you are up next.
I want to follow the dragon. No, I don't. That's a lie. I want to take out this damn tree before she can come back down and heal herself up again.
All right, sounds good.
I continue burning the tree because the tree can't make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll for damage. You don't need to roll
Okay.
to hit. especially when you're standing still with no giant dragon next to you.
It's 10 points of damage.
10 more. Okay. We will say, yep, that just does it. We'll say that the root kind of withers away and it just begins lighting fire to the rest of the tree. You don't think it'll be usable by her again.
Sweet. Okay. And then I will fly up after the dragon, back up top.
Okay, so you make
That's
it
all
up.
I'll do.
I'll put you like. Do you want to use the close hole? Like, do you want to use the close hole so you get to the top right away, or do you want to use like the far hole so you're not right behind the dragon?
I'll be right behind the dragon. Dragon can't see me. I'm flying.
True, yeah. So you just kind of make it up the hole right as you see Bryn get scratched across the back.
Nope, don't like that.
Oh, she had to roll twice against Bryn. I forget. She hasn't rolled in a bit in her dragon form. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's even more. So, yeah. I actually rolled 3 6s. That's the first time I've done that, I think.
Oof.
Okay, so the mobs, and then Shield Mom, you're up again. You watch the back end of the tail slither back up to the main level.
I want to stab again, so I follow.
Okay, so you climb up. You Saren kind of flies over you for a second as you just
Yeah.
arm over shield, just kind of like climbing up this hole,
Get back here!
and you make it up there.
And I would like to. I'm mad now because I had to climb out of the hole, so I'm gonna make an all-out attack.
Okay.
Which gives me a +1 to hit. Attack. 24 to hit with 6 stun points.
All right.
So I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yeah. That's
So 8 damage plus 2d6. I just need to like bookmark 2d6. Oh, that's not so great. All right, 11.
11 damage. All right. Even after that healing, she's looking pretty hurt, and you guys are kind of giving her relentless chase through her domain at this point. All right. King Jax, you were up as well.
So I'm gonna run up the hole, I guess.
Okay. You run up the hole?
Where do I end up now?
Depends. Do you want to make it all the way up, or do you want to be far away from the dragon?
I'll be right up next to the dragon.
Okay, then you're right next to Adrian and Saren. Here, I'll move you. There you go.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't need to cast a spell for once, I don't think. I'm gonna attack, I suppose.
Go for it.
All right. Let's see. Where is the? Okay. I'll just do that. Ooh, hey, I stunted.
Nice.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna deal some extra damage with that. Fuck it. Why not? $16 points of damage.
16 points. All right.
So I kind of I jump out the hole, just come up and just kneecap the dragon.
Nice. Yep. She kind of bellows out again. But you see, even though she is taking a lot of damage, for some reason she has a smile across her face still. Up next is the Dead Root. Chase, you take 4 damage as the arcane blast lets out skeletons, and now it is Chase's turn.
All right. I think that last healing root is still functioning down below, right?
Yep, it is.
All right. Yeah. Before I start climbing up, I'm gonna try to just finish it off, so it can't be a problem again.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna use heirloom this time.
Okay, you can just roll damage.
Oh, okay, cool. And I'm guessing its dexterity is low.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 18 magical damage.
Okay, that one severs as well. You watch as it spouts off like a hose that was left on the yard as you put it down, and it's just black ichor everywhere. Yeah, your fur is not doing well.
I'm just like, I just sigh. die, and I'll start climbing out of whatever hole is nearest me and like the corresponding spot on the mat.
Yeah, so you're up with everybody. Oh wait, on that one, you would be
Yeah, I'm a little
over
further, I
here
think.
then, on this side, right
That's
here.
fine.
Okay. Rosanna's turn. What would she do in this scenario? Well, she's gonna shit talk first of all. She gets really close to the three of you right behind her as she senses your presence now with her tremor sense, and she gets down like right face to face with you, and you can kind of smell the roses, but it's also like decaying roses now. It's not that sweet scent that you once knew, and it's just really disgusting. And she says, "Every town, every city will be overrun by the time you have left this place. One way or another, the Daruns have won." And when you are experiencing this nasty smell, Chase, you hear above you, on the other side of the cavern, you hear the rocks begin to tumble at the top. And you see light, like daylight, out of the roof of this cave. And you see another dragon's mouth just peer through and look inside. And you see this terrible black-scaled dragon. And this would be Salathir, Suffering Made Flesh, the other dragon that you are supposed to
Excellent.
hunt.
We got company, y'all.
And she looks up and she smiles and she says, "Uncle, you've heeded my call. And
Fuck.
good luck."
You know what? Have a fun stream, everyone. I'm out.
I'll get you a token, don't worry.
We've turned wrong our last time.
You finally made a right turn, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
He's a little smaller than his niece, so that can be his token.
Wait, is this the other dragon we need to kill?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wait, you're 2-1 in us?
Yep.
2, 4, 1.
Fuck, dude, I'm
Yo.
almost out of magic. What do you mean we got another one?
You heard me.
We were warned.
We were
Adrian
warned.
like cracks knuckles.
All right. Okay, he rolled high. Wow. Not higher than 99, though. All right, so next up is Bryn. Bryn, everyone's aware of this other dragon as it's just making this like cracking noise as it's just ripping rock apart to get to his family.
I will look over at the zombies and say, "Are you sure you do not want to help us against the dragons?"
You can tell they're like, they just want to stab you so bad, and they're just sitting there like,
Okay. I will cast Firestorm on Rosanna.
Okay.
Did not stunt, unfortunately, but the spell did succeed.
Okay.
I need Rosanna to make a successful acrobatics test.
Oh, she's not gonna do that. That's a 12.
She needs to roll twice and take the
No.
lower one.
Right, thank you. Well, that's better. So 12. 12 it is.
Yeah, nope. Okay, she is not prone.
Okay.
She takes 16 points of damage.
16 more. All right. 22.
And I'm going to maintain my spell.
Okay. Poor skeletons. They just want to stab. Yeah, you've pretty much
We're so
circumvented the
sorry,
lair
skeletons,
actions.
You're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize.
God.
I don't think we should.
Saren, please end this.
I will not. I am instead going to cast Flame Blast.
Okay.
On the dragon.
Okay.
She has to make a dexterity acrobatics check.
I bet she'll fail. 16? Maybe not. That's pretty good.
She passed. She still
Nice.
takes damage. She still
All
takes
right,
damage.
Rosanna.
Fuck off.
Big Rosanna.
Max
fan.
damage though, 7 points.
Okay, that's 245. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
all I got.
So Bryn and Saren, you both, like, the two of you kind of launch like fire attacks at this dragon at the same time. Like Bryn's kind of rains down on top of it with these like fire meteors, where Saren, yours is a straight sear into its chest, hitting it from both sides. And again, she's just smiling that her reinforcements has arrived. She doesn't even notice what's really going on. Cool. Adrian, your turn.
I would like to stab again.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm gonna make another all-out attack because why not? Attack. 16.
Misses, unfortunately.
Oh man, Alex, am I still getting a +1, or was that just for damage, or is that to hit?
That's just for the damage.
Darn. Okay. Sad. All right, I get ready to press the attack.
Okay. She just kind of bats your sword aside lazily with a claw as she's looking towards her uncle, almost like the sky parting to come save her. All right. Sounds good. King Jax, you were up.
Oh, imagine that, being a big tough dragon, having to call on my uncle to come save your sorry arse. Come here and get a wallop in you bitch. I didn't stunt. I think a little bit of Torg came out there. Sorry.
I definitely noticed some torgitude.
There was a wee bit of Torgitude, so that's gonna be a
So
23
way
to
back.
hit.
23 hits.
Oh, that's such shitty damage. Fuck. 10 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, she's just getting ever closer to sweet death.
And here's me just like clipping her toenails with my maul, just
I got
one
one.
at a time.
All right,
All right, that'll be my turn though.
Okay, sounds good. The dead root affects nobody. The lair affects nobody. Chase, you are up, and then Salathir, the new dragon, is right after you.
Oh, good. I'm just kind of like, crap. And I'm going to. I want to try to keep it separate from his niece as long as I can, or at least distracted. So I'm going to. I'm gonna make a charge at it with heirloom as I go. Let's see if I hit first. Oh, helps if I hit the right. I keep like just hitting to the side of what I need to click on the sheet, and I'm like, why isn't it going? That is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Sweet. And is his dexterity below a 6?
Yes, it is.
Get that pinpoint attack in. And your +1 is still up, King Jax? Sweet. Then that's going to be 18 total magic damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sort of like, I don't know, for like narrative style, I'll run over and sort of skid underneath him with my charge attack and like hit up with my rapier and then like pop up the other side and just be like, all right, hi.
A few of his scales kind of fall down on your head, heavy as rocks, just kind of buffeting you as they rain down. Okay, then it's his turn. As you watch Salathir move, it's much different than his family member, who seems to move like a snake and like a dripping poison dragon. He seems to be made up of these little like creatures. He's not even really corporeal. He's almost like a swarm of insects in the shape of a dragon. And he looks towards Chase, and Chase, I need you to make a Constitution check and roll very high.
I did not. That is a 15, but 4 stunt points.
Okay. You take 40 necrotic damage.
Ouch. That hurt.
But you don't instantly die.
Yay!
So that's good.
That's a good day for Chase.
Yeah. If you would have rolled maybe lower,
40?
you had a chance to drop to 0. Yep, 40.
Great.
And he looks at you with these red eyes and these like swarm of insects flying around his horns, and it's a terrible visage, and just the mere sight of him just imparts this like undead, necrotic, like reincarnated energy in you, and it just makes you feel terrified for an instant.
Well, no wonder you and Non Thunder are friends.
That makes sense. All right, then Rosanna's gonna go. Let's see if this recharges now. It's been 5 rounds, and it does. But she's not gonna use that. Sorry, just seeing what she would want to do in this situation. She's gonna cast a spell. So if anyone has any, stupid spell canceling stuff,
You.
great.
She's not gonna cast a spell, actually.
Actually,
Yeah. Cool. It's gone. Arcane abatement.
Okay.
No spell for her.
okay. So, yeah, she her wings kind of pulse with this acid, like this ring of acid begins going out, and Saren, right before it reaches you and your friends, you just kind of wave your hand to the side. There's some glyphs appear, and the mist is kind of dispersed out around the cavern with no effect to anybody. With her minor action, she is going to freaking fly away.
Bitch, I can fly too.
How far can she move? A
You're
lot.
special.
She's a dragon.
I'm so fucking special.
She flies over to the arcane pillar and just kind of crashes down both of her front claws on the 2 pillars and looks out at you all. Okay, that's her whole turn. Bryn, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Firestorm again. Can I get the tree and Rosanna in the same?
Yep.
Same.
Yeah, they're right on top of
Excellent.
each other now.
That's what I would like to do. I stunted.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use, let's see, lethal spell.
Okay.
And you need to make another acrobatics saving throw to avoid being knocked prone.
She rolled a 12 again. Oh, 13.
Not good enough. You are knocked prone.
Okay.
And
She-
you take 23 points of fire damage.
23. Yeah, you watch as Rosanna kind of falls. She crumbles the 2 pillars as she falls prone, and they kind of fall, and just like this ring of dust and sand kind of shoots out from the platform. She is really not looking good. Her scales are chipped. She's on fire in places. She has scorch marks, but her smile persists.
Great. And then I'm going to maintain my ward off the dead spell.
You got it. Saren, you are up.
Cool. I am going to cast. You know what? No. Just for funsies, I'm gonna throw one of the daggers Chase got me.
Okay.
And hope it hits. Please let. My training has led up to this moment. It hit. Doesn't do a whole ton of damage because it's just a dagger, but
Really pretty.
they're so gorgeous. 6 points of damage.
6 points, yeah. Your training has steered you well as it impacts the side right at a weak scale, and she just like another trickle of blood just kind of rolls out of her side underneath of her wing.
I look around for Chase just for a second, and then I see the other dragon. I'm like, oh,
You're busy. I get it. You're
fuck.
awesome. All right, Adrian, you're up next. The dragon has flown away from you, and it is quite a hike.
I will run over there.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do. I'll run over there, and then I will, I don't know, activate something.
Awesome.
I'll do some.
That's a good turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. I'm going to activate Guardian mode.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
All right, King Jax, you were up.
Alrighty then. Oh, she ran away. Oh, beans.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All right, I'm just gonna sprint towards, just run, just, kicking up the dust, causing cracks in the ground as I'm running. Trying to take swipe at zombie, but completely whiff it on the way over. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, you make it right up to her. She's prone in front of you, hands kind of just like turned over and kind of defeated. She is really not looking good. The dead root tree pulses. Nobody takes damage.
And then I will lean. Well, I will
sorry.
lean up close to the dragon, and I will be like, "Oh, that's right. You forgot to pay fealty to the one true queen of dragons. That's your problem, you see." And I'm holding up my incense burner, and you can see now that Kangax has had it modified recently, where now it's like kind of like it's like got the bowl shape, but then there's like 5 dragon heads, and they're gems of each different colors for whatever dragon that head color they need to represent: sapphire, ruby, emerald, you name it. And it kind of just like glows with like that burning dragon fire inside. Smells lovely, don't you think?
She looks up and some flame trickles out of her nostrils again, and she just like weakly like laughs. She's like, "You're too late."
Oh no, she's alive and well, doing great, I hear. I don't know about these parts of the woods. You probably don't really hear much in terms of news now, do you? I don't takes a look around at destroyed city. I don't imagine you get the Theroboros Times around here, huh?
She like gets back up on her forearms and just like looks ready for war, not interested in talking about newspapers.
only King Jax would be like, let's talk about newspapers.
Let's do it.
Here's
Let's get to know each other.
Here's a blood. Here's a soda. Let's talk about some newspapers.
All right, Chase, you were up next.
Yeah, Chase isn't looking super hot at 11 hit points right now. So I see Adrian is like coming to help out, and I'm just like, oh man, you're in trouble now, as I'm fumbling to take a healing potion. How much do those heal again?
2d6 plus 2.
2d6
We're
plus
doing,
2.
yeah.
Excellent. And I believe taking it and the activate minor action is all I can do this turn. So I'm just healing.
Okay.
I heal 11 points, haha.
All right. Up next then is Salathir, the Black Swarm Dragon. He is going to see Chase doing her best to cling to life and try to end it. And he is just going. You watch as his tail of like insects like swarms up.
I'd like to use my little talisman thingy.
Okay. So right as he like freezes in his like step, as the insects on his tail just kind of like disperse for a second, and he doesn't know why. He's a little frustrated. And Bryn, you notice out of the corner of your eye, you see it's almost like time stopped for him for a second. And we'll leave it
That's
there.
cool as hell.
All right.
Fuck you, Oogie Boogie.
So Rosanna is up next. Let's see. Oh, I rolled for that last turn. She's good there. I don't know if she can do it though. Yeah, we'll do it anyways. So King Jax, you're staring her right in the face. You see her ram horns like shift to the side a little bit. She's getting a better angle, and she unleashes her breath on Bryn and King Jax. I need you both to make dexterity saves.
Here's me trying to think of all the cool fucking shit I'm gonna do when I kill this dragon, and this dragon's like, nah, fam, that ain't gonna happen.
Chris
This
rolls
ain't
a 6
story,
behind the
but-
scenes, and King Jax's whole plan is ruined.
Yeah, King Jax is like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. All right, and then and then this dragon's like, fuck you. Ooh, fuck.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Ooh. So
Fuck.
Bryn, you take 17, fire and poison kind of together. King
Fucking
Jax,
great.
you take 35.
Oh, no worries. I'll be okay.
Sweet.
Still got plenty of time to kill the dragon.
And then she is going to use her minor action Oh, she used it to move kind of slightly, so she can't. Okay, so she's just gonna continue shifting away from you. She's gonna get up from being prone and fly back into the air. So she's up in the air like 20 feet now. And it is Bryn's turn.
Great. I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself.
Okay.
Oh, worked. Yay. Gonna give myself 3d6 back.
Okay.
And maintain my spell. Oh, hell yeah, I rolled really good.
Awesome. All right, Saren. While Bryn heals, you can start your turn.
Sweet. I was actually panicking over Bryn, but seeing she's healing herself, I'm gonna breathe a tiny sigh of relief. And instead, I'm going to fly just above King Jax. I'm gonna hand him the healing potion that I have in my bag.
Best.
Just kind of drop it to him as you fly by him. Just
I'm gonna call his names that he
just
can
throw
cast
it
to.
at him.
Oh, beans. Punk.
Go left! Left!
For the record, for everyone keeping track at home, I rolled a 17.
It's good.
Oh man. But I will give King Jax the healing potion, and then I will cast another flame blast at Rosanna.
Cool. Go for it.
Rosanna needs acrobatics check.
Right. 9.
Fail. Sweet. $14.
14. Chipping away. She's still up.
Jesus. Okay, that's all I do.
Okay. Adrian. Oh. That was awesome timing.
Just kidding.
Her computer probably crapped out on her.
Oh no.
Abby, come here and take your turn.
No, it's okay. It's just, King Jax, you're up next, though.
All right, so here's my okay. Well, Adrian's not going to be attacking the same thing I'm going to be doing, so I'm like way over here on a different planet anyway. So I'm gonna run up to the dragon, right? I'm gonna run up to the dragon, and then I'm gonna cast a spell. We're gonna just shoot just a fucking lightning bolt at this dragon, cause fuck this dragon.
Fair enough.
I heard. I run up to him and I'm gonna push him.
I'm gonna push him.
That's why I was like.
I'm gonna run up to him, and I'm gonna push him. Oh, hey, Chris, guess what?
I stunted.
I stunted. Look, that's what happens when these combats go on for a while.
I know.
So yeah, it's totally gonna be okay by a whole lot of points. All right. She needs to make a Constitution test.
You got it. 22.
She will pass, but I will still add extra damage because spells.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see what I always forget what my willpower score is. 14 plus 19 points of spell damage.
Spell damage, you got it.
I don't like calling it penetrating damage. That's just really awkward for me.
Yeah,
Come on,
it's
don't
like
be such a weenie about
The
it. man.
worst word they could have chosen.
Do I kill it?
No.
Damn it! So I run up to the dragon and I'm just like, just palpatining this dragon at this point. That'll be my turn.
Okay. I guess, Alex, if you want to roll for Adrian, you can.
Well,
She said to just keep having me chase and attack.
well, I mean, I figured as much, but I didn't want to just. She can come out here and take her turn. I don't mind.
That's up to you guys. Okay, we'll skip for now. Okay, Chase, you are up.
All right, well, I'm gonna stab this guy again, I think. This time I'm gonna go with my glass dagger.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a pause to use my aim action to get a attack bonus. That's 22 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. And that's going to be 19 magical damage, and it does not explode this time.
19 on the new guy. Okay. Cool.
Adrian whoops ass when I roll for her.
Adrian always whoops ass, okay?
This is very true. So that's a 22 to hit. She gets 5 stun points. Someone remind me what a fighter can do with stun points. We're gonna just say extra.
I mean, there's all of the
She's
general
got lethal,
ones.
yeah.
In lethal attack, yeah.
That's a
She's
plus
been using
2d6,
that.
I
Yeah.
think.
All right, yeah. Well, I'll just use that then, because that's what I've basically been using the spell version of that this whole time. So yeah, we'll do that then. All right. So it's 2d6 plus 4 with the jelly sword. $16. 20 points of damage.
20 points on the new guy.
So Shield Mom, just like these bugs are swarming around, these little necrotic bugs, and she just beats a bunch of them back with the shield and slices out with the jelly sword. It works like a fly trap on them, just catches them, and then she just kind of like me with the snails that are overrunning my fish tank. Just
God. All right. I appreciate
you're laughing because
that
you
at
feel
least.
that
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah. I feed mine. But anyways, Salathier is up next. And he is going to look over at Chase again, kind of stunned as to why he didn't get to attack last turn, and he's going to use a tail attack. 26.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. Deals. Oh, he's stunted too.
I mean, I'm probably dropping, but we'll see. If the numbers are anything like they've been.
Yeah, that's 16 bludgeoning.
Oh, I am still up at the moment. I don't have to make a save this time?
Nope, you don't. Not with the tail.
Okay. 16. I mean, I'm barely still up.
And then, I mean, that was his minor action.
I'm just like, is that all you got, teetering?
So that was his minor action, and he's just going to look at you and claw you as well.
That scans.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you take.
It's not gonna matter. I have 6 hit points.
Okay, you take more than 6. So you watch as Salathier just like grabs Chase in his mouth and just crunch, and then just lets her drop. And she is at 0 on the ground. Sweet. All right, Rosanna's up next. Kangjax, she's going to bite you.
Oh, beans.
You see that she's just like
I should have healed.
she's just like a feral animal at this point, just like gnashing at everything in front of her.
Come on, do that pitiful swipe that Midir, the Dark Eater, does.
Ooh, she's
Like
stunted.
No fair.
So that's extra. She'll do lethal too. 8. That's a lot of damage. Go ahead and make me a con check as well, Kangjax.
Okay. Look, I just wanted to do the Godzilla 2000 kill on her. That's all I wanted in life.
You might.
Institution, is that stamina?
No.
Fuck. That's not gonna be very good then. 5, 7, 11.
Okay, you take 30 points of damage as you fail your con check,
Fuck!
and some of the poison seeps through into your veins from her bites. And you are just restrained in her mouth. So you are like 20 feet in the air, just in Rosanna's mouth, afraid to be dropped on your head. Things took a turn.
They sure did. I was feeling really good about this fight.
That's her turn though. So Bryn, you're up next.
Fuck it. I just flat out start sprinting for the others. That means I have to drop my ward off the undead so the zombies are free to move.
Yay! All right. Best game ever.
Just running for Chase. That's all I can do.
Okay. One sec. Sorry, I was just updating that real quick. Oh, god damn it. Alright, never mind. I don't need to anymore.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It was funny. I was like, Adrian, your turn. And then you left the Zoom call. It was really funny.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
My
good. It was
computer
really
just
funny.
completely crashed.
It
I
was-
sent you my new captions, but
Alright,
cool,
well,
great.
Cool. It was good for the comedy. Let me just fix the layout real quick. And we'll be all set. I will say one way or the other, we are nearing a break to this fight, so hang in there. Next up is Saren.
I'm a fly to chase.
'Kay.
Oh shit. If I can move my icon. Do I have inventory? Fuck. I have another healing potion. Can I use my action to give it to Chase?
Mhm.
I do.
Roll 2d6 plus 2.
Okay. And
10 points to Chase. That's not alcohol. Gross.
what?
Ah, thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, you okay?
All right, let's go. I'm fine.
No. I don't believe you.
I
got some bugs to squish.
Chase wakes up and thinks the fight's over. She just looks up and sees the dragon. Okay, next up are the mobs. They finally get to go. The two skeletons, Bryn, as you run away, you just hear them bounding on your heels as they just run after you with sharp bone swords. They're not gonna make it to you, but they're right behind you, just sprinting after you. Okay, that is their turn. Adrian, you are up.
I attack. Yeah.
'Kay.
All right, all out attack. I gotta pull my character sheet back up because everything closed. 21 to hit
21 hits.
with 5 stump points, and you know what that means.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do. 24 damage is what it means.
On the new guy, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Okay, Adrian, as you run up and slash through Salathir, you notice that the insects are thinning, and his body isn't so much a formation anymore. And you slash through him, and all the insects disperse. And I need Chase, Saren, and Adrian to all make dexterity checks, please. Evasion, acrobatics. Either would apply.
Wait, everybody?
Saren, Chase, and Adrian.
Oh.
15?
Okay.
14.
Nine.
9. Okay. Alright, you all take 15 necrotic as
I drop again.
yeah, a ring of just insects just bursts out from Salathir, and you all take this necrotic, just negative energy damage. But Salathir does go down, so you have defeated Uncle Salathir.
Ha.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Fuck you.
Right?
Fuck your uncle. That was funny. Good one. All right, King Jax, you are up next. You are in a green dragon's mouth 20 feet off the ground.
Chug potion.
Just in her mouth, you're just going to fumble
Yup.
for it.
Yup, just gonna chug potion as a bonus, not a bonus action. Fuck, what game are we? What are we playing?
I don't know. I'm so
Something.
lost.
How many dice is it?
2d6 plus 2.
Oh, I am in the air. Okay, everyone. I was like, why is everyone saying I'm in the air? I was so confused.
Yeah, you're in the
All right,
air.
that'll be 11 points back. Not that'll do me many favors.
Yeah, you're like laying horizontal in her mouth as she flies across. You can feel like the fire kind of brimming up from her belly again.
Fucking A. Okay, lightning bolt. Let's do this again. Let's just keep dancing. Let's keep dancing, lady. I stunted. It will definitely be a success. She's gonna need to make that Constitution save, and I'm just gonna make my damage go up.
Okay. She rolled a 9.
Yeah, she's gonna fail.
I roll so bad in this system.
You just every time you and I like our boss fights go one of two ways. Either they absolutely just fucking stomp the party, or the party just fucking like pantses them and just hangs them up from the flagpole by their jeans.
Yep.
That's gonna be 19 points of penetrating damage. See, it just ugh.
She's still alive. She's very close.
Fuck! I'm trying so hard here.
Dead root. Right. The dead root is going. Nothing. Then the lair action. The skeletons finally. Oh no, that's not them. Shoot. Chase, you are up.
I'm unconscious,
I
so
don't
I'm
know-
not up.
Yeah.
I'm down on the ground, bleeding out.
Yeah, just face down in the rock somewhere between a few trees. Salathir's turn. He is dead. Rosanna. Let's roll to see Kangjax's fate. Yeah, she does. Alright. Kangjax, she does not need to roll the hit because you are in her mouth. So she just, you feel her teeth just kind of shred into your skin as she clampens down. Go ahead and make me a constitution check.
Is that gonna be? Can I apply stamina bonus?
No.
No. Okay. Fuck. You see, I'm doing really good on my offensive rolls, but my saves are garbage tonight with a 12.
Yeah, you take 24 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's Constitution 2 plus your I've got 6 rounds. I'm fine.
The rest of you watch as Kangjax gets swallowed whole by Rosanna. So that's gonna be her turn.
Okay.
Bryn, you're up.
Do I have to go around these trees, or can I go through them?
You can walk through them. I mean, it's like a little forest pop-up. You can
For
sprint
the
through.
Think
record,
I just sprint to Blossom's side.
I just want to note that Kangjax tastes how he smells. So he tastes like wet dog and like skunky pot. I just
So
want
if
to know
we wait like half an hour, 45 minutes after Rosanna eats him, we can totally kick her ass.
Yup.
She's contact high. All right. So you sprint over to Chase. Anything once you get there?
I don't think I can because I used my. Well, no, actually, can I? Hold on. Oh, I still have a minor action. I slap her leg, and she is able.
Okay. You're no longer dying, Chase.
The benefits of necromancy.
Chase is a zombie now. All right, Saren, it is your turn. You see Chase stable. You see Kangjax get eaten.
Fuck. Cool. Well, knowing that Bren has Chase, I'm gonna go after Rosanna. I'm gonna shoot flame blast at her neck, and hopefully just like fucking decapitate her, I guess.
Okay.
She has to make an acrobatics check.
12.
Fails. $17.
How would you like to kill Rosanna?
Just as I said, I want to fucking decapitate her. I want her head to just be blasted off like that scene in Hercules when he cuts off the Hydra's head.
Mhm.
That. I
Okay.
want that.
Yeah, you watch as it impacts right above like her throat, and it just warms from the inside, and you see it just burning away as her head just falls off and tumbles into the darkness of the cave, as she just kind of her body lands and crashes against the arcane pillars as she is now headless. Just just gross things happening. You see the poison, you smell the roses seeping out of her body, out of every pore, underneath every scale, and she is no longer living.
Cool. I'm gonna go find King Jax.
All right, make a perception check.
Cool. Not great, but not terrible. And I'm sorry, what was it? Perception?
Yep.
Oh, not terrible. 17.
Okay, I'm not gonna describe this part, but
Thank you.
it's gross.
Cool.
So you root around and you find King Jax after a little while. You find him lodged between a few things, and you kind of pull him out. He smells worse than normal, and he's dead. Well, at least at 0.
Where is that stupid potion that I gave him that he never drank?
I did drink
He
it.
did.
Did you? Or did you
Yeah.
heal yourself?
I drank it when the dragon was eating me, so I could attack and heal at the same turn.
Cool. Do you have any potions in your bag?
Are we still in combat order?
Oh, stupid skeletons.
We'll say no. We'll say the
Great.
skeletons kind of pacify.
I do have a healing jelly on. I could have just passed a save with my shattered amulet. Fuck! I forgot my items are all the way down here.
I start running towards K-Jax just in case.
You see Chase is fine. You see her breathe a little bit, and you just take off.
Like, shove the jelly in his mouth.
You just take
Oh,
the
we-
jelly out, lather your palm, and just smack him with it.
You motherfucker! Wake up!
I'm awake. Why am I so squishy? Oh, I smell worse than usual.
It's your fault.
My fault? The dragon's trying to eat me.
You let her. It's your fault.
I was trying to defend. I was fighting evil, smiting, and I had a plan. I was going to let her eat me, and then I was going to burst forth with lightning. But then, she crunched a little too hard.
So as you're all waking each other up, Chase, you come to with 1 hit point. You feel the cave shaking, and just rocks start falling. And at the entrance where you came from, you see Elder Nokrin, the gray-skinned, gold jewelry-wearing stone giant captain that you had seen, that Adrian had tied within a boulder-throwing contest. And he runs in and he says, "It looks like our stories are not yet intertwined." I don't know what that word is. And he walks out, and you see that he has just blood smeared all over him. It seems like some shit has been going down outside as well. And he says, "We need to leave now." And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh my
All right.
All right,
That
all
was a little closer than I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
You killed all the dragons, wrong turns. You
We
did
did
it.
it.
Yep.
Well, we need to grab our things before we leave.
Yep.
And the names. We need the names.
All right, we will be right back. Thank you, chat,
Oh,
for
God.
hanging with us. Give us 10, 15, and we will be back for more shenanigans.
Oh boy.
See ya. back. Thank you for hanging with us as we took our little break there. So the Wrong Turns have now defeated all 4 Darun dragons, and with it, they now, as soon as they pick off the scales, have learned the true name of Matriarch as they continue through their quest to defeat her. So you see the rocks start shaking and everything starts to like cave in. So really quickly you run over and you identify the 2 scales, and you're like, okay, we can put it together later. And you find the 2 scales that contain fragments of Matriarch's true name. Is there anything else you want to do in this moment as this, like, the cave-in is clearly starting but not super dangerous yet?
I want to slap Chase with a quick heal.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me know how much.
Ooh, spell succeeded. I think I can make it more potent because I stunted. I got 2 stunt points. That might not do anything. At least 10.
Nice. It's better than 1 or 0. I'm just like, Brian, that's real handy. When did you pick that up?
Oh, just recently, actually. It's kind of new, but it's come in very handy over this past experience.
Yeah, I'll say. Thanks a lot. You really saved my tail.
You're welcome.
As we're running.
Yeah. So you meet up with Elder Nokrin, and he's like, I don't know what you kicked off, but this island will never be the same, I can tell you that. And he is just like, he's like 12 feet tall, so he's just long striding ahead of you all. He's like catching boulders and just kind of tossing them to the side as he's kind of carving a path for you. There's one of these like weird like plant bears, and he just kind of picks it up and chucks it down one of the hallways. And he is just like, just ready to get out of here. So you reach the mouth of the cave, and you see the little village they had built at the mouth of this. It is just overrun with like these like shadows, but they have stars like the void and the sky. And Bryn, this is very reminiscent of what you saw when you were floating aimlessly, no concept of time through the void.
Probably not good.
Does it look like also like the faces of the Agora cultists that we've seen that are all voidy?
Yep, they're just like spirals.
Ugh, these fuckers again.
Elder looks down too, and he's like, they took out half of my clan before we knew they were upon us. We need to go and hopefully be quiet.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Let's go.
So he kind of shows you around the outskirts of the town, and you see in the underbrush a few stone giants kind of hanging out. And you begin, like, you get past them and you start running towards where you know Keith was with the boat, and you get to the town that that Raleigh had been in charge of, and you see no one in the town except for these void creatures, and everything is just overrun. About 200 feet offshore, you do see the Cold Sea Titan. It seems as if Keith had decided it was not safe enough to dock. With all these, there's like dozens, maybe 100 of these things lurking through the town aimlessly, like just lurking over the bodies that they have killed.
Hey,
Alright, we
Saren,
need to get out of here.
you got any more of that flat left in you, maybe? So we can get to the ship without making him need to come and dock?
Let me check in with myself. Okay, let me see how many magic points I have left. Yes, I can do it. I may have to carry one of you across, but I can do it. So I will cast Wings of Flight on... Can I do everybody? I can. So I'll cast Wings of Flight on everyone, and we can just fly back to the ship.
Sweet.
Elder Nokrin kind of looks at his stone giant clan, and he's like, it looks like we are swimming again, friends. And he just kind of like, as you 5 kind of fly off, he like sprints. They all sprint towards the water, and these void entities just kind of lull towards them, but they're faster than them.
You wait, I can carry. Okay, sure, you can swim. Sure, okay.
You're gonna carry a giant?
Maybe.
Everyone looks at Adrian. Just
I am
Gastoning
the one
3
that
stone
carries.
giants.
I am she who carries.
I mean, listen, she's been carrying us this whole campaign, so, you know.
I mean, not wrong.
She's got practice.
What?
So you get to the ship far before the stone giants do, and you see Keith. You also see Raleigh, the human commander. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Of all of his troops are on. A lot of his troops are on board. You see Elliot Shump, the old sun-bleached or sun-tanned man with the red bandana on, and the guy who greeted you, basically. He's like, "Oh, hey, I hope we didn't crash anything here, but we needed to get off that land quite immediately."
Nah, I think pretty much everybody does. We got some more company coming, I think. Might want to bunch in together real close.
Keith looks down and pats the side of the rail. She'll hold.
I'm just gonna sort of shoot Cal some, like, finger guns wherever he is at my, like, 10 hit points.
He just kind of, like, sighs and kind of rubs his forehead. Not super surprised at this point, but assuming you're okay. So you make it to the ship. As you are flying, I'm not gonna go through all of this, frankly, because I think I'm losing my voice, but you all hear, it's like a backlog of, like, voicemails in your head as a bunch of people start messaging you. And you hear, like, all of these important people. Just to name a few, you hear your parents. You hear Saren, you hear Quill. Kangjax, you even hear Aurora. And they begin, like, I hope you're okay. Like, basically the same message, like, do you know what's happening? We're in hiding here. We're okay, but things aren't looking great. There's these entities floating everywhere. And there's a lot of these people. Adrian, you get one specifically from Kit. And she says, don't worry, Callan's fine, but things are fine here, but things aren't fine everywhere. And she's like, me and Marsaurus are gonna fly around and see what we can find. The only one that's really unique is Quill's specifically, to Saren, and he says, Saren, I need you to meet me and figure out what's going on. This isn't Quill's voice, but me and the Order think that you might be one of the only reasons this could be stopped. We heard about the stones that you have, and we feel as if it's not a coincidence that you have this now.
I will inform the rest of the group that Quill messaged me, and I think we need to head back to the Order. He sounds panicked.
Well, then we should get going then, as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah, I think so too. Are we in Hagramir? Is that where we're meeting him? I forget where the Order's based.
It's an island off the coast of Hagramir.
Okay.
So we'll meet him there. I can't really send him a message, but I will assume that's where we're going to meet. If you want to send Quill a message, I would be greatly appreciative, Bryn.
I will shoot Quill a message. Say, hello, this is the Wrong Turns. Pardon for the late response. We were killing a dragon.
Sorry, Mr. Cole.
This is so stock letter.
We were in a dead zone, total dead zone.
No signal.
Oh, sorry, no
Listen,
signal.
4G doesn't. We get no 4G out here. Wi-Fi shit.
Like my circlet died. I forgot the charger.
We were underground. Anyway, we will meet you at the island off the coast of Hagramir as soon as possible.
Thanks for calling.
There's no message back. He just assumes.
Is there anything else that needs to be done, or should we just all go take a nap?
I'm just gonna go through like my list of mental contacts and real quick check in with everybody.
The Rolodex.
Anyone
like,
specific?
Hey, Kit, sorry we missed your call.
Hi,
You're
Trace's
fine.
mom and dad. Mr. and Mrs. Trace.
Mr. and Mrs. on the water.
On the water.
Mr. and Mrs. on the water.
funny.
So
She's totally fine. They're with me.
Totally didn't die.
totally didn't.
Nothing to worry about.
So was the island okay? Is that what Kit said? Like our scry hidden island is safe?
That
Okay.
island's fine.
Sweet. That's good to know that like they still couldn't find them.
Well, that's the important one, so that's good.
Oh man, hell yeah. Good to know that scrying orb thingy or whatever works real well. Alright, I need some sleep.
A big amen to that. I think it's time that we all took a long nap. Perhaps sleep for a while. I did get eaten by a dragon, so
What you did?
Yeah,
I
are
missed
you
that part.
okay, by the way?
yeah, I'm good. It was
Oh.
really squishy.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you want to, like, maybe take a bath? You
Perhaps
should probably take a bath.
perhaps I should take long, soapy, and wonderfully scented bath.
Yes, definitely.
You still have fly. I mean, you could technically just take a dip in the water and then jump right back on ship.
Why would anyone do that?
But I was hoping to like relax, maybe have a spa day or something. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
No,
you
I
know
was just
what?
saying.
Keith, go and get the special mixture that we came up with the other night.
Get the bath bombs.
Look, all right, this is not a bad idea. Stuff like this for relaxation does help your muscles recover. So I do think that having a relaxing spa day sounds like a good
Adrian,
idea.
have you ever had your skin exfoliated? I've had my fur exfoliated plenty of times, and let me tell you, it feels great. You should try it.
What's exfoliation?
They just zoom in on Adrian's skin, and it's just
Close
all
up on
callous.
pores.
Yeah, it's just all just callous.
Adrian, it's where you rub your skin with rocks.
You would like it
Is this like an endurance thing?
Yes.
for your
Sure.
skin. Yes.
So
If
you're
it starts
hiding-
to hurt,
okay.
you're doing it wrong.
Oh.
Well, if you start to bleed, you're doing it wrong.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it might hurt. It depends how you like to do it. Anyway, I'll make sure that a nice big bath is drawn and that we get candles and perhaps maybe Aurora brought special elven instrument and we can have true relaxation because we fucking deserve it.
Yeah,
Who
we
has
killed,
the
like,
scales? I want to look at the
dragons.
scales.
Oh yeah, I don't know who did take them.
Oh, the main quest, yeah, that thing.
Whoever.
Well, whoever had them to begin with, I have them now.
So
Someone.
yeah, you have 4 scales now. You have you have 2 black scales, a white scale, and a green scale. And if you want to make an intelligence check, you can try to decipher them.
I sure would. Sure would like to do that. No, I certainly do not figure it out.
Okay.
Got a 9. Very
Okay.
bad.
There's so many combinations in Infernal because you know Infernal. It's difficult to wrap your head around what combination of letters would fit into Common Tongue in what order. It's very
I
guttural.
actually do not speak Infernal.
Oh, I thought you did. Somebody does.
Nope.
Okay, well, regardless, it's even more difficult.
Yep.
And it's
Who here speaks Infernal? Anybody? Hands up? No? Volunteers?
nobody.
No?
I actually don't think
Nobody?
anyone did, and it was a problem when we were first trying to figure out
Yeah.
like thunder
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
When we were in hell.
even more
Yeah.
reason to go to the Order of the Weave.
Yeah, we're going to need help with this one.
But first, we fuck off and have fun.
We got like 4 days on this boat.
Do I hear seaweed wraps?
Cucumber
Maybe.
slices?
Yup.
Really?
Yup. There's just it's just, somewhere on the lower decks. There's just hot drawn big ass bath, and it's just a giant spa. And it's time.
it's just Kane Jax like having us all do some self-care.
Yup. Meanwhile, he just sits in the hot tub and smokes pot and just
How big do you
chills.
think this boat is?
It's a pirate ship.
We're on the fucking
With a
Titanic at this
hot
point. Like,
Like this ship full.
We don't need a hot tub. We just need a
giants.
bucket, and I have a staff that sits stations. Ow.
You just leave the staff in the
Set
tub.
shit on
I thought-
fire. It's
I
fine.
thought we were just gonna do Korean face masks and like I don't know, like they do a DIY bot like sugar scrub, but
the 32-step
okay.
Korean skincare.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm just saying we could set up like a DIY steam room sauna. Like,
on a pirate ship.
Yeah. Come on, we
Find
just
a
fought
room.
2 giant ass dragons. Anything's possible.
Find a room and give me a bucket of water.
We're still alive. Anything's possible at this point. Anything.
Okay,
We can use Blossom's portable hole.
you're ruining my immersion.
Oi, fuck off with your immersion, mate.
Look, if you can't make a do-it-yourself magic spa day with your spells, are you even playing a TTRPG?
Are you really a caster?
No.
Is it even worth it?
Right?
All right,
The
everyone
answer is
stand
no.
aside. I'm casting Mordenkainen's magic bathtub. Here we go.
Listen, there is actually a spell that I almost took called, I think it's Arcane Dome or something.
Fuck.
Oh,
Make
nice.
yourself a dome.
Legit though, we can like set like Big Blossom's like portable hole, like a quiet away from the ship space people can like
Yeah.
take turns hanging out in.
We just have a giant self-care day.
Right? You would actually notice that she hasn't really been restocking her booze as much as is normally in there.
Hey, it's quite empty in here. I think we can fit 3 of us for once.
Although she's also offering to share things a lot less.
But also when King Jax is in the hole, it's just a billowing pillar of smoke is coming out of it.
You're hotboxing an extra planar space.
Fuck yeah, I'm hotboxing a demi-plane of existence.
I mean, I would too, to be fair.
All right, so you have a few spa days, and you take care of yourself. Self-care goes on. Is there any conversations, anything like that wants to happen on this like 4, maybe 5-day journey with the strange stars, kind of getting lost a little bit?
I would like to go find Bryn first, and then I would like to talk to Chase later. After a nice long day of hot tubbing it, I will knock on her door if she went back to her room and just, Bryn?
We'll answer the door. Sarah?
Hi, do you mind if I come in for a second?
No, not at all.
Thank you. And I'll walk in, ignoring the sounds of whining that are coming out of nowhere.
It's Azil. He's mad. I left him when we went after the dragon. He's pissed at me.
He's just so mad, just whining at you the whole time. And definitely not for the french fries that are on your desk at the moment. A couple of things. One, I have never been so scared in my life. Yes, scared one time in my life. I thought I was, and I'm like, I need to cry, but my foundation was $42. And I have never been so scared in my life. I thought I was going to lose another family, and then I'm just gonna kind of run up and hug her. Like,
Aw, I will give Saren a big tight hug.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm very glad you're okay as well. Yeah, I don't remember ever being so scared. Is that, I mean, the moment Chase dropped and Gaintrax disappeared, I thought, I don't even know what I thought.
I thought,
It's not good.
no, I thought we were all going to die, to be completely honest. And I'm very, very glad that we didn't, that you didn't, that they didn't. I don't know. My emotions are just kind of everywhere, and I really don't know how to take this.
I go to the bed and I pick up Azil and I hand him to her.
Cuddle so hard. Just pet. Emotional support animal. Emotional support dragon. You know, I mean, it's done. It's done. It's over, right? We don't.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another thing that we need to do after this besides
the big one?
Right. Fuck. Okay.
The dragons are dealt with, but Matriarch and I don't know. Is Patriarch still out there as well?
I hope not. Probably. Oh, he is. Fuck. Right. Well, I don't know what I would do if anything happened to any of you. Very specifically you. I don't know. I haven't been with everyone for very long, and at first I was quite convinced. I was actually quite surprised at how quickly. Yes, Azil, I hear you. I was quite surprised at how quickly I had feelings for all of you, and you quickly became family, and then you stood out, and sorry, it's so hard to stay in character when my dog wants my french fries. Drink it, please. And I can't look at her. And I don't know. My feelings for you and the feelings for everybody else are different. And you know, I think I really like you. And if you don't, that's okay. That's totally fine. I would feel stupid if I didn't say it and then something happened.
Sharon, I'm better with books than with people. And then I just like throw caution to the wind and kiss her.
Yeah! Excellent. Azil gets tossed on the bed. Sorry, buddy.
Ship on a ship.
Ship on a ship.
We did it.
Oh. Okay, well, that went a lot better than I was expecting. Yes, I'm also better with books, but I think we're better together with books.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, excellent. Azil, yes, I hear you. And I'll pick Azil back up and start cuddling him, and then just like get closer to Bryn and just kind of lay my head on her shoulder.
Very cute.
The neediest cat in the world.
Hang on, let me pick her up, just so she can be on camera. If she's gonna talk, she's gonna be on camera. Come here.
demand trinket.
I just want chat to know right now. I'm just listening to like foghorn sounds as the ship sails because Sam has turned me into ship trash. I never thought I'd be this way, but it's official.
We're all ship trash here.
Ship trash.
Amazing.
I love it.
Gotta love ship trash. I do want to find Chase on a different day.
Okay. Anybody else on this day?
I've stolen a spellbook page. I've stolen a wand. What next can I try to take? Well, she
Once
is
again,
playing,
not the rogue.
well, she's playing kissy face with the other nerd. I could steal from both of them.
And face double the wrath.
I love it. Yes. All right. How shall I incur their wrath this time? Shall I get my friends in on my charming mischief? That's almost like a TV show, as if I was one of them little dancy cartoon characters to the little Looney Tunes or something like that. And I'm gonna just like kind of grab one of their spell books and just kind of start flipping through it. And I'm just gonna read these spell books. And instead of like stealing the pages, I'm actually gonna be like, holy shit, this is really cool. Oh, look, and he's gonna just like scribble in something on one of the spell pages and then just close the book and just slide it back into the thing. Light up. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, well, and I like to imagine the doors a crack as like they kiss for the first time and Kane Jax's high ass just walks by and doesn't even notice. He's just like, oh, so, hey, Chase, I was thinking about going to bingle bop some bingle boppers over the head.
You know, like 3 out of 5 of those things, like those words were actual words, King Jax.
Well, it's okay, fine. All right, I think. And he looks around really sneaky, like, I heard in the village now that there is a secret. And he just kind of keeps. So there's a secret treasure hidden for a special king of the ogres. And he begins leading Blossom through the castle and into the town as he's going on.
We're on a ship.
Oh, that's right. We are on a ship. Fuck, I keep forgetting.
He's so high, he forgets where he is.
Yep, we're rolling with that. Kane Jax is like, it's not even the weed, it's the fact he read spell books. His brain is scrambled right now from reading spell. All right, Blossom, I've got to come clean with you. I tried reading those books and I think my brain broke.
What books? Were you fucking around with Saren's spell books again?
I am Brins this time.
Which ones did you smoke?
I didn't smoke any of them. I tried reading them,
right.
and then my head hurt, and then I drew a little penis inside one of them.
Nice. I give him a high five.
And it was totally like one of the spells, like where it would be like super funny and punny to put a dick in there.
It's like Skywrite.
Yeah, something like that. Yep, Skywrite, or like some spell where it's like, you know, something with necromancy, like something bones, and he's just like
Enlarge.
Anyway, I think my brain's broken. Do you like want to go hang out, play some games or something? I think I'm getting either delirious from weird stars or it can't be Keith's cooking. That's impossible. But I have not felt well on this journey.
You're not feeling well. What's wrong?
Well, I don't know. Well, being digested by Rose Dragon #1 was not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, that sounded intense. I kind of missed that, but.
Have you ever noticed ever since he looks up at the jumbled up stars, ever since the stars got jumbled up, I can't help but feel as if something's really off.
Well, I mean, we know lots of shit is off, I guess. At least so long as Matriarch is out and about fucking shit up.
See, but I had weird dream the other night. Well, after Spot Night, I was feeling good. I snuggled up
That was
into
a good idea.
snuggled up, and then I had weird dream where Tiamat didn't have 5 heads, but she had like 10 heads. And I was like, this isn't right. And like Tiamat was trying to show me something, but the way was cloudy and well, you know, the kind of clouds I like to chase was not that kind.
Right.
So I can't help but feel as if whatever Matriarch is up to is not good.
Well, I mean, We know that's for sure, at least. I mean, what was it Cal said? She was, like, knitting, like, the planes and stuff together, so maybe that's why all this, I don't know, void star shit is showing up? 'Cause,
Maybe.
I mean, we stopped the bells from breaking, so...
Do you think it's possible that's why Tiamat had 10 heads, is we're starting to see the weaving of this is, I don't know. These stars are jumbled. Keith has been telling me, like, it's really hard to navigate these waters because the stars have never done this. Of course, the stars don't really change much, right?
It's kind of like their point, yeah.
You know, if I didn't know that Matriarch was up to this, I would expect Taun Tenderlove. That's who I would think would do something
Fuck
like
that
this.
guy.
Yeah, fuck him. I wish we did kill him when we had the chance.
Well, you know, maybe something has in the meantime with all of the shit going on.
He gets like a wicked grin across his face. I really do hope so. You know, I never really wanted someone dead, but I do feel really bad. But Taun Tenderlove, what a dick.
Seriously, I mean, yeah, like, I ran away from home instead of killing people, and I think I could probably actually sleep pretty well.
Yes, he shall eat the flat part of me hammer soon. He does deserve it for turning me into a frickin' criminal and the fugitive of the law.
Yeah, I'm really sorry that you're, like, the one who got stuck with the shittiest end of that stick, I guess.
I guess to be a criminal now, it's not every day you kick down a door and say, hey, praise Tiamat, and then everyone's like, hooray!
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe when we, like, you know, stop Unify or whatever, and save the damn plane, like, I don't know, maybe we can get, like, a pardon for us or something.
You know, saving the world does sound like a pardonable offense.
You'd fucking think so, right?
Also, we own an island now. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Also true.
It's outside their jurisdiction, and they would have to extradite. And let's just say the current king of this island, and he's just kind of looking off into the distance, obviously referencing himself, will not allow such things to happen, as I am king of ogres and have responsibility to my ogre people to govern, as was rightfully ordained by Smacky contest with trees.
Chase actually sort of like looks thoughtful for a few moments, and she'll go, "Hey, Kingjax, do you actually, I don't know, like, when this is done, do you think you're gonna stay on the island?"
Oh fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. I guess it'll kind of depend on what's up with my parents and the clan. What's left of us, at least.
And Kingjax at this point will actually pull out that old leather-bound journal, and it's obviously made from like old elven materials. It's like but the leather used was like crafted by the Yeti people from the mountains. But it's like got the elf tree on it and all that, and it's all written in Elven and Giant. And he's flipping through, and he takes you to a certain page. He's like, one time Aurora and I were talking about what we would do, like, you know, if mom and dad didn't get in the way, or if you didn't have obligations to your friend / god, and
Like you do.
Like you do. And you know, I always thought I would love to grow my own special potent herb that would really help folks out. You know, help with the medicinal kind. You know what I'm saying? Open business. And, you know, Aurora did think the name was pretty great. You know,
What do you got?
Grow a place like home.
I like it. I'd visit.
Right? And then I would also run small apothecary while also maintaining my religious duties to Church of, well, I guess Tiamat now, but I'm sure Tiamat wouldn't mind stopping in dispensary as well. I'm pretty sure Tiamat would see that as service. You know how there's the monks who make the beer and things like that.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Have you thought about that? Making, you know, wine or something?
I mean, not necessarily like making wine, I guess, but I don't know. I do think it might be nice to try staying in like one place for a change.
And Kingjax will get relaxed and kind of sit on like the ledge of wherever they're at. Ooh, so what Blossom? Have you ever thought about this? Have you ever had a chance to sit and think, if we weren't stuck around trying to save the world, and if I had it my way, what would I do with life? Have you ever sat and thought about what I mean? Chase wants. I apologize.
That's all right, man. You can play. It's okay. I'll always be Blossom for you guys in some way, I think. So
I guess Chase and Blossom are both parts of you, if you think
At this
about it.
point, yeah. Never really meant that to happen, but
I like it. I mean, I have a really long name, and you keep it nice and short and consistent. I mean, but that you're not answering. You're dodging my question.
not dodging, but
What would you have done? What would you have done with life if you were not born for the purpose that your family had ordained for you, right? And you were like, all right, Blossom, I'm going to set out and do. What are you going to do? What is your dream? What is like that one thing you've always wanted to do?
I don't know. I guess honestly, I haven't really thought about like that too much. I never really expected to last this long. If that makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
I did always really enjoy doing shows with my family, and then when I was on the run, that was pretty much, you know, the most legitimate way I made money. So it might be nice to perform more like seriously, or maybe in like one place somewhere. That could be nice. I've written actually a lot of songs the last few months while we've been traveling around.
Kane Jack's like perks up, the ears go, you've written songs and you haven't showed me? Oh, I am sure they are quite wonderful tunes, and I would love to hear them sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, here, I haven't finished this one yet, but been working on this one. Might be for a certain live brewer of mine.
Oh, you wrote song about old King of Ogres? Oh,
I got one for all of y'all.
Oh, I feel so special, and everyone's gonna feel so special. That is one of the nicest things, perhaps the nicest thing someone's done for old King Jacks.
Well,
Even out of Boolin and all of them. That is so kind of you. And he just pulls you. Big bear hug. Whatever dream you're trying to achieve, you just tell your old live bro, and I'll make sure it happens. You want to perform? I'll make sure you have a stage. You want to have a place where wine is drank? I will set up table and cake for you. We have been through so much together. You're a sister to me, Chase, and I want to see you get to live your dream instead of doing something for someone else for once.
Thanks, King Jax. And she'll give you a feeble hug back around your big half Yeti form.
and you just get like the pat on the head and all that. Slips a little something into your pocket.
Nice.
He begins walking away, and he turns back around. Yeah, actually, and he fumbles around in his pack, and he pulls out this old. What instrument does Blossom play again?
She plays a lyre.
Okay. He pulls out an old stringed instrument. It's very primordial in appearance, but it's like blue and it's kind of frosty. I think Aurora would have wanted you to have this then. It's an old memorabilia of that, we have some stuff we traded back and forth. And, I always liked music myself, but I was never big fingers, I'm a klutz, what can I say? But you might be able to do something with this. And he just kind of hands you. It's almost like a viol, but I can't pronounce the name of the Norwegian folk instrument with the strings, the Nikla harp or whatever it is. It's got like little switches and stuff on it. It's really cool.
I think I know what you're talking about, actually.
Yeah, something like that to that effect. So kind of like one of those folk instruments. Cool. So King Jax gives you, and it's like made by like the snow elves where Aurora comes from.
Blossom or Chase looks like really touched, and she sort of starts messing around and like tuning it.
And as I'm walking out of the room we're in, oh yeah, make sure to learn your song for me on that one now. That would be quite the kick.
Give me a little while. I bet I can figure it out.
Oh, with your fast paws, you'll have it down in a week.
And I imagine actually, like, even as you're like already going, like, she can probably figure out the basics to another stringed instrument. So
yeah, it's like if I went and picked up a banjo, I could bullshit my way through it enough to sound okay. Like I picked up a ukulele and bullshit it. Like I know what you're saying.
Right. Like she has like the proficiency or whatever with the lyre, but she's probably like taken, like practice with other stuff too. So
yeah, that's what I was assuming is you've played one string instrument, you can play a bunch of them. It's Fantasyland.
Fantasyland.
All right, that's
Look, we're all
all.
fluent in like 3 languages. I don't
4.
think it matters.
Oh, 4 now. That's right.
So King Jax, as you were walking out of like Chase's room or the portable hole, wherever you're at, you like exit through the door and you just like slam into like a big gray chest, and you look up and you see Elder Nokrin with the stone giants.
Oh. Hello, the good elder. Give deep bow.
He like picks you up by the hair on your back. He's like, "Do not bow to me. Walk with me."
Oh, beans. Okay. What's up, Mr. Elder? What can old Ecifer do for you?
So as he's kind of walking ahead of you, like he's like literally bent in half. Where you probably have to duck on this ship, he's like, crawling through the hallways.
Yup.
And you get up on the top side. He's like, "I apologize. I just want to stretch my limbs on the top side."
Oh, I feel it. Luckily, Keith made it at least a little roomy for us big boys.
He's a big boy himself. But anyways, the goal of this conversation is not to talk about how handsome Keith is, but it's actually something else. I am very impressed with the way, the entire group, but especially a giantkin handled the 2 dragons, not just 1.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for my incredible friends. I can't take all credit.
Oh, I know, but I think realize we have the most in common. Without Rizana around, we do not have anyone to follow, and I sense a sense of leadership from you.
Oh, and he gets all puffed up. Well, it just turns out that we actually happen to own an island if you're looking for a new home, and no one can find it except us.
That is a very kind offer, but I am offering a bit more than that. And you look over and you see 6, 7 armed to the teeth stone giants.
Oh, you're offering armed support. You're offering a war band, I see. This is a great honor you bestow upon me.
We were never able to deal with the dragon, and we were forced into servitude to her, not our choice, and now we are not. And
now
it is
you
for
are
you all
free.
to thank.
Yes, and I thank you for this gift. And as I'm turning around to go greet my newfound soldiers, perhaps we shall talk about the new dragoness patron some other time.
Anything you wish. Enjoy. And he walks away.
Converted, divine right of kings, here I come.
So you have a good conversation with your new stone giant friends, and they immediately accept you as not only one of their own, but someone they respect.
And we immediately have a cannonball throwing contest off the boat.
Amazing. Yeah. So there's, and also to mention, there is the Goliath woman, referred to as the Mouth of the Elder. She's a spellcaster. She's the one that dispelled Saren's spell. She did.
Wait, she's on my side? She's on our side? Fuck yeah. She was cool.
She's pretty badass. So yeah, she's there as well. She's obviously a Goliath, much shorter than most of the stone giants, but also on your side.
I like to imagine at some point I just tell everyone about how I'm king of the stone giants now.
Yeah, and through the next few days, you can see that Elder Nokrin is completely we're following you, buddy. My title might be Elder, but you are in charge of this band. So yeah, you get some satisfaction out of that, and a sense of accomplishing your goal that you set out to a long time ago.
Yay. It's like we're tying up loose ends.
Yep. Some of them. Okay, so Saren, you wanted to talk to Blossom Chase?
I did,
Chase.
but I forgot what I was gonna say.
We can skip it.
I mean, that smooching was pretty pretty distracting.
It's
I'm
hard
sure.
to remember stuff after that.
It's hard to remember. What was I gonna say? Oh well, I'll fuck it up. Or fuck it up, make it up. I'll probably fuck it up too, but it's fine.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna go find Chase. Chase?
Hey, I'm in here. She's probably, I'm gonna say she's in her portable hole, and you hear sort of clumsy strumming as she's still messing around with the instrument she got recently from King Jax.
Excellent. I'll poke my head in. That's new. What's that?
Ah, yeah, it's an elven instrument actually. King Jax gave it to me. Yeah,
How is he keeping it?
you know, I find it better to like not ask. I mean, he's got that like big old pack with all of his shit in it. I just, you know, figure there's nothing in there but like weed.
I mean, same.
Smells like it at least.
I'm sure. I have no doubt.
Hey, come on, make yourself comfortable. There's still some stuff, you know, lying around here somewhere. Here, hang on. And, like, start, like, opening crates, like, looking for, like, something good. And I'll pull out, like, a nice whiskey bottle.
Yes. Love me a good whiskey. You are a doll, as ever. I'll take a healthy sip before passing it back. You know, I'm really glad you're okay. I saw you go down, and it was like watching my younger sibling fall all over again. And I don't know. I mean, I haven't been with the group for very long, and I would have been upset and beside myself. I can't even imagine how King Jax or Adrian or Bryn, you knew. Remember when I said I was going to fuck it up? There you go.
You're doing fine.
It's the whiskey. I'm going to give her a hug and just a small kiss on the top of her head and like little
like a head scritch.
Like a head scritch, yeah.
Yeah.
Give her a good head
fine.
scritch.
She'll give you like a hug back, and you can definitely hear and sort of feel a gentle purr.
Yes.
She's just like, I'm real glad you're all right too. I was really scared we weren't all gonna be walking out of there.
Me neither. I was pretty sure King Jax had already been digested by the time I found him.
I'm glad I didn't see that part happen.
Me too, honestly. It was gross.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the end results. I mean, thank you, because, you know, I definitely would have died if you hadn't gotten to me, I think.
I am looking out for my family, and that is the absolute least I can do, that I want to do. I'm so grateful that you all took me in and loved me so quickly, and I've grown to love all of you so very much. It's my next family.
Yeah, I know what you mean about that. You know, I mean, I'd kind of given up on mine before I met, you know, these goofballs, and I mean, I've got most of them back. Still gotta find my cousin, but I'm sure she'll show up eventually. But I mean, even with my like blood family back, y'all are still really my family. You know, you're the ones who've been here for me even after you found out all the shit I've done, and when my own family was trying to kill everybody. So I'm glad you showed up out of fucking nowhere that one day.
Me too. I don't think I have ever been grateful to have been thrust into the Feywild on a whim. If I ever find that other group, I'm going to have to thank them.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd owe them a thank you at this point too, because I mean, that's how we met you, so.
Yeah. Tell you what, why don't we share this bottle of whiskey? And you can show me exactly how to play that thing, because I've never seen an instrument like that in my life.
Oh man, I mean, I'm still figuring it out, but here I'm working on moving this song over from my lyre to fit in here. And she's gonna start playing. She's definitely still working on transferring King Jax's song first. But Blossom's character playlist is straight up like songs she's been writing, like cover versions of, essentially, in World. So you listen to a sort of mangled, messy version of of Queen's "You're My Best Friends" like being played out on like a stringed instrument.
It's amazing. And I'll just hang out with her for a little bit and listen to her absolutely shred this instrument. Oh, we lost.
We did. We lost to Lucy.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Sweet.
You're
So,
back.
At this point, it's an improvement even after just a few days of practicing with the instrument, I think. Because also on a boat, there's like nothing else to do. So.
True. And honestly, like,
except train and get in shape as part of Shield Mom's training program and morning regiment.
I actively hide in Chase's portable hole. Anytime,
Stay
Shield
away
Mom.
from that one.
Yeah, nope.
No.
I actually want to speak with Chase and King Jax, either together or apart, doesn't matter, but
Ooh, you could probably find us together, I think.
yeah, just follow the smell of weed.
Yeah.
I will track you both down, knock on the door frame.
Hey, Bryn.
Hello. Sorry to interrupt. Is this a bad time?
It's never a bad time for a
Yeah.
friend.
Thanks. I will come inside. I just wanted to make sure you were both okay after what happened. It was a little touch and go for a minute there.
I mean,
Well,
cat.
cat.
I mean, I'm doing all right thanks to you.
And I've realized the risks of what we're getting into. Yeah, it was close call, but I guess that's gonna happen when you fight ancient powerful dragons who are actually evil overlords of families. Look at all these animals. I can't right now.
know, it's amazing. My cats are hiding like jerks. I'm kidding. I love you, babies.
But Bryn, you showed much composure out there compared to me, who was yelling at this dragon trying to clip her nails with me old maul. You were composed, calm, and ready for action.
I was a coward, but thank you for your assessment.
Well, not really coward. You just understand your own strength. I mean, not all of us can just run into the thick of battle like Shield Mom.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I tried, the dragon would have snapped me in half. But
I pretty much did try, and it did. So like,
I got eaten.
it is still not a good feeling to watch my friends run straight into danger and know that I can't help them without being a liability.
Yes, I understand the fear that you have, but honestly, Bryn, if I had to choose between one of my friend's life and me own, I would pick me own every time.
And don't you think the rest of us feel the same way?
Well, of course you feel the same way. We all feel the same way, I would assume. But the thing is I'm just not gonna let it happen. Look, you all have so much to live for. My god's dead. I'm a vampire thing. Like, you have so much to live for and so much potential. Like, if anyone should sacrifice himself, it is the stinky weed one, yes.
all right, I don't like this line of conversation at all. Yeah, nobody's
Not at
sacrificing
all.
themselves, King Jax.
First of all, yeah, nobody is sacrificing themselves. Second of all, you have a family to go back to.
Yeah, right.
This is
I'm not showing back up to that island to tell your ma that we fucking like lost you in a battle. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
I
okay.
cannot look your mother in the face and tell her that you died
Alright,
on our
well-
watch. That no.
You had to bring old mom into this, huh? All right,
That's
fine.
fucking right.
I won't be doing no heroic sacrifice. If I die, I'm gonna make sure it's in the throes and ecstasy of battle.
You're my live roar,
No.
man. So you gotta be like alive to stay my live roar, right? That's how that works.
This is true, and also I can't die in the throes of battle because, well, Shield Mom will be protecting my Sariar, so I'm invincible now.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely would have dropped a lot quicker with that shield mom there, y'all. I feel like I need to get her something.
You know, the best gift you could get her, just attend one of her morning workouts.
Oh, but then I might die for real.
That is surely a sacrifice that not many are willing to make.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Bryn.
The healing thing is new for me. I actually picked up a fair amount of it by watching you, Kinjax.
Oh.
And I am glad it came in useful, but when I was almost too late. I barely made it in time to help Chase. And, well, it was too late for you. It was Saren who helped you.
Well, you see, I think I know why I don't worry too much is because I know my friends are gonna have my back when I come up with some harebrained scheme about getting eaten by dragon and blowing up the tummy with lightning. Well, Saren was there to make sure that not only to make sure I wasn't dead, but to remind me of how terrible of an idea it was. That's what friends and family are for, right?
I mean,
I suppose.
Well, I guess that's why I don't worry, is because I know my friends are gonna have my back, and well, it's worked so well very far now, huh?
I'm just afraid that one day one of us is going to be too late.
I mean, y'all always keep telling me there's no point worrying about things that could have happened that didn't, or, you know, what might happen that hasn't yet. So I don't want you to like beat yourself up over like maybe not getting there in time before or in the future, because I mean, you did and you will.
This
And
time,
even
but
if
that's. Sorry, go ahead, Chase.
I was just gonna say, even if, you know, something ever happens and, you know, someone's not able to get to someone in time, I mean, it wouldn't be anyone's fault. It's the fault of whoever's the fucking person or thing that downed us, you know? Don't go blaming
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, it's not your fault that, you know, I was the one who made the choice to charge the dragon. That was the decision I made. It's not your fault.
And that's why I came. I did not come to throw a pity party. I came to let you know that as a friend, I worry about you, and I would like you please to try and stay safe as much as you can. I know what we do is not safe inherently. I mean, and we all have our reasons for being here, and I think they are good ones from what I know. But at least now, maybe it wasn't true at the beginning, but it is now. There are people who need you to go home when it's over. So just please try and be careful.
And what about you? What are you going to be coming home to?
All of you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had like grand plans to open academy of all things fiery.
I do have some plans, but I'm a little afraid to jinx them, I think.
Go on.
We'll back you for whatever they are.
I can just tell we're having two entirely different conversations right now. Because
Like-
Bryn's thinking of the staff and the bullshit necromancy stuff she's up to behind the scenes.
That's amazing.
I would love it if like Blossom was just like, oh, so you're gonna achieve lichdom. That sounds cool. Okay.
So you want to be a lich?
I know that I suppose even after all this time we don't know everything about each other. But I trust you both very much, and I care about you very much. And I really really want us all to make it out of this one alive.
That's the plan, at least for now. Right, Blossom?
I mean, hells yeah. Like you said, got people to go home to. And that includes y'all coming home with us. So.
Well, I have no intention of dying.
We won't let you.
Thanks.
Kind of my specialty.
And Kendrax, if you ever feel like hunting down that blood mage thing, just let me know.
Perhaps after this stint of an adventure, I might take a bit of a holiday. I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
No offense, it's just I need a break.
Yeah, one thing at a time, but
I did
you
try.
don't want to be. Huh?
So you said you would learn some magic from me. I tried reading. I'm going to be honest. I tried reading some of your spells, and I think they broke my brain.
What does that mean?
I picked up your spell book. I opened it. I saw a page. There were some pictures. I tried reading, and then I thought we were at the giant village.
Oh, that was like right before you came by. All right.
I don't know what might cause that. I guess sometimes records of magic can act kind of weird. Maybe you just smoke too much.
It could not be that. No.
I don't think so. Not a possibility.
It doesn't
I
work
don't.
like that.
I mean, maybe you were reading my scroll of teleportation and you started.
Oh, by the way, I left you a nice little doodle in the book. Don't be too upset.
Oh God.
Blossom's like giggling.
Please do
He
not
told
write
her.
in my spell books.
It wasn't.
Kendrix,
It wasn't the writing. It was a wee drawing.
do I want to know what it was of?
Probably not. It's probably an image that your culture would consider obscene. We're a
Great.
little more free-spirited back home.
Aren't you glad we're both alive? And I just like hug her around the shoulder.
Starting to rethink my previous stance, but she's like hugging her back.
Come on, you'll know you'll love us. Gives like big grin.
Love you more if you stop drawing in my stuff.
It was just a little doodle. And by the way, after this is all over, you are free to come by anytime and hang out, even if you don't want to talk.
Okay.
Tell you what, I will make Mondays non-smoking days, so the house is free of smoke, and you won't have to worry about any secondary lung contact. Is that what it's called?
It's your fourth
Close
language.
enough.
It's fine.
I'm on my fourth language. You're gonna have to go easy on me.
Yeah, no, I get it. Thank you, Gatex.
Alright, Bryn, as you are leaving that room, you hear this voice kind of creep into your head. And it's a voice you've never really heard before, but it's slow and deliberate and knows exactly what it's saying with every word. It's very careful about the words it chooses. And it says, I can help you never feel like a liability again.
Who are you? Where are you coming from?
I am a new weapon for you. And you realize that it's the new staff that you just stole from hell speaking to you.
What's the price? Nothing like this comes for free.
Longevity of myself. I wish to help. It's what I was made to do.
What do you want in return?
Just a partnership.
A partnership. What are the terms?
It goes silent. You wait and you wait to hear for like the rest of the 5 days you're on the boat. And it just never comes back. But it's one of those things where you feel like someone's watching you the entire boat ride. You just feel like something's like kind of looming over your shoulder. You're just a little more paranoid than maybe you would have been without that conversation.
Wonder why.
So the 5 days comes to a close as we head into our next session here. You reach the crest of Hagramar, back to Theroboros, where all of this started. And as you round the tip of the continent, you drift off as Keith leads you to another small island, and this is the Isle of the Weave. You dock, and you have a lot of people on this ship now. Most of them stay on board. Keith says, "I'm gonna go drop these folks off in Hagramar. I'll be back in a day. I'm assuming you're safe with your own order here." So he says, "Stay safe, friends. I'm just a phone call away." What's a phone? And he starts like sailing off.
It's a nosebleed.
It's the realms breaking. Oh shit.
So you
Lanes
see,
combining.
you see in the center of this island, you see this big jagged cliff with houses embedded into it, every like temples and towers spiraling up into the clouds, and you see a masculine figure waiting for you at the docks, and you see this tall white-scaled dragonborn man. He's wearing purple robes, and he says, "Ah, good, you've made it."
Sorry, I had to unmute. Hi, yes, we're here.
Ah, good. And names?
Wait a second. I am very. What? We're here, but you don't know us.
Well, no, I'm expecting a lot of people today.
This is suspicious. Where's your manager?
I am the manager. I'm the greeting party.
No, you're not. Where's your boss?
All of a
I'm
sudden,
almost-
Shield Mom grows an asymmetrical bob.
My mother wants to speak to the manager, please.
He shuts his little notebook. He turns around. He's like,
Chunky blonde highlights.
"You don't deserve the words of a scale cut." And he just begins walking towards the tower. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Yes.
Scale cut, you say?
Amazing!
You forgot to mention he was a
Amazing.
hunk.
Yeah, he's a total
Yeah.
hunk, dude.
He's a hunk, dude.
He's a hunk, dude. Yeah.
Dude.
Yes, daddy.
All right.
Hunk.
That's
Here
where we will
for it.
end tonight's session. Thank you all for hanging out in
Amazing.
chat. Thank you, players. You are one step closer to the end of the campaign. For those of you who don't know, we are getting close to the end here, so hang on for the last few sessions. Let's go around and plug in the meantime. Echo, would you like to start?
Hello, I am the player formerly known as Abby, now known as Echo. You can find me at D8Bit Gaming on Twitter, where I post lots of unsolicited dice picks. So if you like those, come follow me, and I sometimes am able to sell them. That's all.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kate. You can find me here every other Wednesday playing Agora's Bells. You can also find me here every Friday playing Bloody Portrait, but only for like a little bit longer. We're going to have some simultaneous campaign endings. And other than that, you can find me on Twitter at KatesD8s, where I yell about a lot of different things. And I will soon be going back to school, so you will see a lot of tweets about that as well.
Hi, I'm Alex, but you probably know me as Mr. Puddins. That's where you can follow me on the internet, where I've been too busy to really do anything with that Twitter account. So I'll be back eventually on there. But you can usually catch me running Bloody Portrait, and I'm going to be running the games of Madam's Curio Bizarre Bazaar. If you like my style of running things, you might like seeing that. That'll be next Wednesday. So I guess I should get planning that.
Hey, I'm Lucy. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Bluebird Draws. I post a lot of art. I will be playing in Madame Curio's Bizarre Bazaar as the sweet purple tiefling girl, Amara Daemon. / D'Angel, depending on who you ask and when. I also play on Fat Dragon Gaming on Saturdays in our D&D 5e Star Wars Scum and Villainy campaign called the Chaos Complex as Jayara, the Twi'lek operative. We're going after an old man for tax collection, and it's going worse than when we took down an illegal weapons dealer. So it's really going fantastically. I also play every other Monday in our No Happy Endings, which is a series of various one-shots or short arcs playing different systems. We are about to wrap up our We the Remain game, Dying of the Light. There are whispers of a My Hero Academia one-shot in the works over there. And we are still working on getting our Savvy and Scandals Galactic Senate edition up. And I have a podcast called Odyssey Exploration and Research, wherever you find podcasts. It is a sci-fi mystery that I wrote, recorded, and produced, and it's a good time.
Everyone, I am Sam. You can find me at Twitter at @TheSamWisest. I am Samwise_GameG here on Twitch, though I might be updating that username in the near future. I am a disability advocate and the accessibility director here at the Chromatic Chimera. You can see me this Saturday in the series finale of Mysteries of the Mojave, our Monster of the Week game. For the finale, we are bumping the time up a little bit, so we're actually going to be playing from noon until 3 p.m. Eastern, just a heads up. And on Mondays, you can see me right back here at Chromatic Chimera playing with the cast of No Initiative in Quest of the Soaring City. It is our... Oh my god, I'm totally blanking on the word. It's our next to last episode this Monday for the season.
Penultimate.
So thank you, penultimate. I'm like, ugh. My brain got stuck on the P and I couldn't remember anything past it. So make sure to come and tune into that. There's been some wild shit going on. And make sure to follow me on social media because I've got a bunch of things in the works that are going to be starting up in the new year. So if you want to be around for that, come and give me a follow.
Thank you very much. My name is Chris. I was the DM tonight, obviously. We are going to wrap up this campaign, and it's looking like 4 sessions, so hang in there. I'm going to miss this campaign a lot, but it is definitely coming to a natural conclusion here, so we will continue gaming together, though. Don't you worry. Other than this, I do Madame Kiro's Bizarre Bazaar as well. I was DMing that up until this week, and I'm going to switch into the player seat, which is a much-needed break. And my character's name is Absinthe Morrigan. She is a Chaos Mage, and she's cool. So you get to meet her next Wednesday. So until then, we will see. We're going to go raid our friends at Critical Misses, I believe, and we will see you soon. Thank you so much. Have a good night.